Welcome back, everybody, to the Sharpshooters. Man, I'm hearing that echoes. There we go. My fault. Welcome back, everybody, to the Sharpshooters Sports Talk. I'm your humble and gracious host and the birthday boy, Mr. Brinsky Sharp, on the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours, and the fives and the six. Man, appreciate everybody coming on in here tonight. Tonight is the night, everybody. We're doing the giveaway. And I literally just figured this out not too long ago. So definitely appreciate y'all jumping on in here, man. Make sure you wipe your feet before you come in here. Show your love. Y'all already know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. And of course, I got my guys in the building with me tonight. Y'all already know my dog over there at Bama Fan Podcast, and you also can follow see him at the Bama Standard. Shout out to Justin and Marvin, our good friend Jonathan Lewis. What's going on, bro?
How's it going, fellas? Happy birthday. I would sing it to you, but I think that's unnecessary at this point. You turned
Totally
21,
unnecessary.
21 this year, right? 21?
Oh man, those days are long gone, brother. Those days are long
You look
gone.
21, Brinsky.
Yeah, trust me. If you seen 21 Brinsky, he looked way younger than this Brinsky. I'll take that though.
Oh,
Look,
man.
look way younger, man. Appreciate. And y'all already know our good friend. He wasn't with us Tuesday. John wasn't with us Tuesday either. But our good friend, Alabama A&M alum and former running back, the man with the master plan, one of the most underrated people on these YouTube streets. No more football than a lot of these people talking about it. Our good friend, Coach Sean. What's going
Much
on, bro?
love, much love, man. Much love to the brother John. Much love to everybody in the chat.
Yep.
And happy G Day to my
Mm.
broski, Brinsky, man. Happy G Day. It's a blessing to see another one, bro. It's a lot of homies that didn't make it to their next. You know what I mean?
Man, what you say?
Yes, sir. So much love to you, man. God is good. Bless you and your family for sure.
Oh yeah, man. Definitely happy to make it to this one. Like you said, man, a bunch of friends did not make it to even see close. I haven't seen some friend make it to 18, 21, let alone 24.
That's
So
a
man,
fact.
just to make it this far, and a lot of them family men uh with kids and doing the damn thing out here, man, it's a blessing. So definitely appreciate everybody for showing up in here tonight. And of course,
Good job.
make sure if you watching from X or Facebook, come on over to these YouTube streets. Come over here and subscribe to the channel. We are doing the giveaway tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The giveaway is tonight. It's gonna be towards the end, so definitely make sure you guys be tuned in for that, because you're gonna have to type in a keyword to be in it. So, like I said, if you want to be in it, make sure you type be up in here, and you got to type the keyword. And of course, we got a late edition in here. I'm gonna wait till he pop up, then we're gonna bring him in. But man, of course, man, where should we start, man? SEC Media Day recap. Like Coach Sean said, like the old ball coach used to say, this is talking season. So man, what's the word that you've been hearing? What's some good old word salad you've been hearing all through this SEC Media Days? What caught your eye? Any billboard material from any of these guys? Just anything. What caught your eye? Even it can be about us. It doesn't matter.
I go first, so because I want to listen to what John say on this.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I was going to you anyway first.
I ain't even gonna front, bro. I ain't even gonna front. I ain't even gonna fake it for the chat. The truth is in the details, man. The truth is, I don't give a damn. I don't watch Media Day. Don't give a damn about it. They all say the same thing. I watched a few people come back, and it's like Lane said what Sark said, what DeBoer, everybody talking about they, we got a great season, got some good stuff coming, but everybody said the same damn thing. I can't tell nothing from media day. I just really want to know who had the best suit on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach DeBoer. His suit was fresh.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the players. I listened to what Caden Proctor said. I listened to Tim Keenan, and I listened to Deontay Lawson. And I was very, very, very impressed with Caden Proctor. I see now why those three guys came. Caden, what's up, Steven? Shout out to Steven, Kimberly, Susan, everybody.
Yeah, man. And I did a terrible job. I'm gonna go back and shout out everybody. But my fault.
Toya. Yeah, shout out to Toya too, man. When I listen to the coaches, bro, it all sounds the same to me. I would be lying to my chat. Shout out to Coach Al. Coach Al, what up, bro? I would be lying if I sit here and gave y'all some type of analysis. Coach Al, what's up, my broski? Mm-hmm. I would be lying, bro. I would be lying if I told y'all, well, I had a lot. I can't tell nothing from what these coaches say. They all say the same damn thing, right? If I had to say what coach speaks sound the most familiar, shout out to Pastor B. Kirby's actually sound most familiar because it sounded like Coach Saban. You know what I'm saying? Complacency breeds whatever he said. It was like complacency brings on losing. Like he was saying, if you get complacent and get ecstatic about where you're at, your ass gonna get beat down the road. You know what I'm saying? So I liked everything he said. Sounded just like Coach Saban. But as far as everybody else, man, all the coaches sound the same to me. I'm anxious to see what John say. I like listening to the players. The players really, really, really impressed me, man. Caden Proctor, I think, is a humble kid. I think what really grabbed my attention about him is when he said, I don't wish for no freshman to go through what I did when I was a freshman. He said, he put emphasis on that. I really wouldn't want them to go because people was, and it was Coach Sean, not just Coach Sean, but it was Ty Hayes. It was Jance at that time. We told you the boy was a freshman.
Yep.
The kid was a freshman. If you guys know, all these people on the panel know, I ain't worried about them. They know. But the people in the chat, when you are a 17-year-old kid from Iowa that played in a lower division school, when you come start in the SEC, you're going to struggle, man. You're playing left tackle against the best athletes on the damn field. Name me a true freshman that y'all know that hadn't struggled, that played left tackle, because I can't think of one, right? So I told you, give it about a year or two, this kid going to be one of the top linemen taken, and he will be, no matter what, he will be. Caden is, to be his size, he's agile. He's a powerful guy at tackle. You know what I'm saying? He has his trouble with speed rushes, as all left tackles his size do. You know what I'm saying? But I really believe this kid can play tackle in the NFL. I do. I think this year would be the year when he really got to show it. Shout out to Coach Carl too, man. But at the end of the day, I just listen to the players, man. I listen to the players. I was listening for that humility. And the last thing I'll say is what I was satisfied with is I heard that the players said, and I hadn't heard our players say this in a long time, the players police the locker room. You know, it's not calling, we're not going to call Coach DeBoer, we're not going to call, the players police the locker room, and that's always a good sign.
Hey, man, you said it best. You said it best. I thought I was on mute for a second. I was about to say, wouldn't be alive without the mute button, man. But of course, man, I know we got him in here for a short period of time tonight. Our good brother from another Georgia Bulldog himself, but a good friend, Coach I. What's going on, bro?
Coach I.
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, if I cut in and out, man, I don't know what's going on. It sounds like I might be having some internet issue. Like I got to put some more quarters in this mother. What's going
AT&T, bro.
AT&T, facts.
Hey, I just I concur with everything Coach Sean said. I mean, I think me and John and y'all, we talked about on our show. I mean, we looked at the posture of the coaches, not more so what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about it, and I know Alabama fans would be happy to hear that Hugh Freeze looked like he going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't be under more pressure if, you know what I'm saying, if he was the guy holding a nuclear bomb case or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude look like he going through it, boy. But like, we're not really paying attention to what they say. It's just, you know, maybe how they stand in, or, you know, whether they seem like they want to be up there. You know what I'm saying? Some of them get up there and talk forever, and like Beamer. He can go on for days, and him and Brent Venables talked for a long time. I did say I think Kalen DeBoer and Jonathan like kind of clarified it though. He didn't seem as confident as a coach to me that has won as many games as he's won. But when Jonathan told me when he was at Washington, it's always been Ryan Grubb in the spotlight. That kind of makes sense now. It's like he just want to coach. He don't really want to be talking to y'all like this. He like, I'm just here because I gotta be. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get out there and coach some folks in between them lines. So, and I can't even be mad at that because that's kind of how I am. So I don't really want to do a whole bunch of talking before or after the game. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, man. Of course, we got our other brother in the house, our OG of all OG, Coach Al, up in the building. What's going on, bro?
Coach Al.
Yeah. Happy birthday, young man.
No, man. Appreciate it.
They give you personal, make this very personal because it is. We brothers. Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's going on?
What's going on with you, bro?
Man, so good to see y'all, man. Hey, in the lab, need a play sheet.
So did you go back? You went back, Coach?
I got to get back in the grind, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
And then let me get these 2 super chats, man, because I've been trying to get this video. Appreciate my brother, Coach Carl, always showing love, man. Appreciate the $4.99. I'm trying to give some enthusiasm. I got a video, man. I got an actual video that I'm trying to play, but it's not downloading. But just give me some time. And appreciate Latoya for the $10, man. Appreciate you guys showing love, giving y'all time, energy, and all that to come out here and show your boy some love. Just want to talk some football with y'all. I just want to end the night with y'all, man, and especially with my partners. And we're definitely going to do a lot of drinking right after this. So, and I'm at home, so it will not be no drinking and driving. It would just be drinking and sleeping.
Facts.
But I'm gonna get the video up soon. I'm trying my hardest. But John.
All right, Tez.
What Tez said something?
No, I'm talking about you trying to get the video up. I'm like, you sound like Tez.
Oh man, hey, no, I'm gonna post the video, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. But man, what was your thoughts on SEC Media Day, man?
I'm going with Coach Sean. Look, there's a whole lot of talking don't win football games, man. The only thing, I'll be honest with you, the only thing I got 2 things from SEC Media Day. Number 1, Billy Napier said DJ Lagway's the starter for Florida. Well, he tipped his hat on that one. I don't think there's any getting around that now. And the second thing is as you guys have maybe seen, SEC Media Days tends to get people contracts, Barstool Sports, with Fox. So, yeah, there's no doubt. I think SEC Media Day is nothing more than a good time for coaches to go somewhere to make a lot of money, to set up a big meeting somewhere so they can go fishing afterwards or whatever it may be, and bring along the players to kind of put them at the forefront, right? Especially when you look at the players that were invited. It's been at their programs for years that could have left when the NFL came back. There's always good stories behind it. But other than that, man, and Kristen, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw, but Kristen Saban's daughter posted today on Instagram. That dude is not coming back to coaching. So that was very, very clarified today as well. So yeah, that's it, man. I'm not going to speak too much on it because it's like Coach Sean said. No, everybody says it's a bunch of word salad that means nothing. And at the end of the day, sitting there talking, do you win an award for it? Do you win games from it? No.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach. Yeah,
go ahead. Hold on. Before we go any further, man, I wanted to shout out everybody before the chats got all crazy, and now they all crazy. So before I forget it, everybody, man, I don't even know why I even strode up that far. I'm sorry because I usually start off the show shouting out to everybody. Jay Mims, appreciate you being up in here, man. Thanks for everybody. Appreciate the birthday wishes ahead of time. Steven, appreciate you being up in here, brother. Eric D, what's going on? Michelle, what's going on? Drinking some Moscato. Y'all some drinkers tonight. DSGB, what's going on, man? Down south, Georgia boys. They always been good to me. Always been good, brother. Chad, what's going on with you? He in here with the hen dog. He a Tennessee guy, but you my guy, so it's all good. Who else up in here? Kim, as always, appreciate you being up in here. Miss Susan, good to see you up in here. Jeremy. That's what I said, man. Everybody up in here tonight, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It does wonders for the stream. And I will repeat again, the giveaway is tonight. It's gonna be like towards the end, so stay tuned. Definitely appreciate that. Eric D, appreciate you being up in here. Hey man, there's so many of y'all. That's why I say I try to shout y'all out when I can. I don't know why I let it get so bad. Who I need?
Link.
Let me get through these super chats again. Coach Al right here, man. Appreciate you. Our OG always showing love, man. That still ain't gonna stop Skiggy from being that behind when we come see y'all now. We're gonna come
right now. All right. All right. Hey, listen, I'm already strapped up, baby. Let's go.
Coach
It's that time of year. We've been on the field for a while. I'm ready to go.
Oh man, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. Coach Carl, man, appreciate you again, brother. Always, man. Oh, of course, man. BT showing love as always. Happy G-Day again, my guy. Many blessings to you and your family. Appreciate it, man. 34 years. 34 years. These brothers wish they can see 34 again. But they older and wiser. So I'm trying to make it there. KT, appreciate you always, even though you're an Alabama State fan, but it's always love. So definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. But Coach Al, what's your thoughts on it? What you seen from SEC?
Oh yeah. I'm kind of like, I'm a players guy. I'm with all the coaches on the panel. You expect the coaches to say the right thing. You know, they're gonna give you coach speak and whatnot. Eli Drinkwitz is always entertaining. He's always entertaining, that guy. I like him as a coach too, right? You know, but I really stick to our guys. They showed a lot of class, a lot of maturity. They answered the questions, you know, they articulated themselves well. They represented the university at the highest levels. I love what I see out of our guys. The SEC media days now seem like some of the shine's gone off of it, really, to be honest with you. Everybody's doing it now. It's not so novel approach to everything now. You're ready to really get on the grass now. That's what, to me, this is all about. I'm with the guys. I can't take much stock in it, really. Other than just watching it as a fan, you don't get much out of it. You might get some entertainment value out of some of those guys, but that's about it.
Just a fanfare, right? Just a fanfare.
Yeah, that's right, Coach Al. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but I know my fault, Coach Al, because I know
it's all good. It's all good.
Coach, I had to be in here for a minute, man. Definitely appreciate you coming through, my brother, and definitely gonna be seeing a lot more of you in here because you already know it's getting closer to that season. So you know we about to be locked and loaded, bro.
Facts. Just had to hop on quick, man. Show my boy Brisky some B-Day love, man. You know what I'm saying? Before my pod started at 8, man. Y'all have fun here in the chat tonight, and y'all don't let Brisky say nothing on live that he gonna regret once he start, you know what I'm saying, sipping from the bottle.
Oh no, man. I said I'm gonna wait because I don't want to be slurring my words. Oh no.
Shout out to Coach Al, man, John, Coach Sean, man. Everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, I'm about to hop off. Happy birthday, Brisky.
Appreciate you, brother.
Much love, Coach Al.
Get up with you soon.
Okay.
All right, go Dogs.
Oh, yeah. Roll Tide.
They just had to put that.
Always good to see Coach Al, man.
We can't let them do all that cussing up here, man. We can't let them do all that cussing up here. But I'm about to say you can go ahead and finish, Coach Al. My fault.
Oh no, I just kind of finishing up on that. What I really like to get out of this stuff is some tidbits we get from the players, number changes, guys that have added a few pounds, dropped a few pounds, some of those things, some insight how the guys been working. you don't get much of it because we're not in the building, we're not on the field. John probably has a lot more insight than a lot of us as to what the actual players, what the team is looking like. And living in Tuscaloosa, you probably seen them on the field out there by the law school, out there on the field working out, man. So this is really where you make your money this time of year as a player, man. You got to put the work in.
Oh yeah, most definitely,
Mhm.
without a doubt. It ain't even
Yeah.
no question about that. But I would just say that I know for a fact, man, the best dress out of everybody I've seen there, man, and I expected him to dress real sharp, and that was Tim Keaton. Really liked the outfit, man.
Yeah.
Looked like one of them Southern pastors for real. So definitely shout out to Tim Keaton on that. I just seen another one.
He had a nice bag too. That Gucci bag he had was
Oh yeah, that was
nice.
Justin with the $5 chat, brother. Happy birthday, bro. I'm drinking Michelob right now. I drink a couple for you. Roll down
Michelob.
Hey man,
Yeah,
that's a good deal now. I can live with that. I was about to say, man, I'm trying to get this video, man. It's gonna help.
Yeah.
How Kangaroo Black have his video. I got a video for y'all. And it's a well-known video. I just gotta get it up. But
did you guys get a chance to see Feinbaum and Lane?
Oh my
On the
gosh.
Feinbaum show?
talk about it.
It's like a stand-up comic routine these guys have going on, man. They play it up, they try to it's comical, Lane definitely plays into it, and it's funny. It's funny, man. They could go on the road. Man.
I think Lane probably has the most fun. I don't think he'll ever leave Ole Miss. Like, I don't think it will ever go anywhere with the way he looks.
Yeah.
Why would he?
Hey, if they
Them
take 8, 9, 10 wins a year, they're satisfied with it.
Yeah.
That's their standard. He's okay with it. Yeah, you're right.
Man, you win 10 games over there, man. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Get millions of dollars. I'll take it every year. Won't you?
He'll have a statue built.
Yeah.
Say it again.
He'll have a statue built. Watch.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. Why would you not want to go there? I was like, man, it's not high expectations like Ohio State. It's not a blue blood. You don't expect any national championships. And even if you do expect the national championship that year, it's just like, oh, okay, maybe next year. It's always a maybe next year with them, always. And it's not too bad. So I'll take that and millions of dollars every year. Why not? But what's y'all I'm gonna start with you, John. What's your biggest takeaways from Alabama? From like everything you've seen dealing with Alabama
from the media day?
Yeah.
So I mean, my biggest takeaway for Alabama from the media day is Kalen DeBoer, in my opinion, did one of the best things he could have done, which was saying we didn't live up to the Alabama standard. I think pretty much right off the bat saying that we didn't, that it is a letdown. It's almost like we know as fans what the standard is to win the national championship, but to hear the coach say it outright, like, yeah, we didn't live up to expectations. We know the shortcomings. And one of the things that impressed me is he didn't try to make excuses. He didn't come in and say it's an all brand new staff. We didn't know how to recruit the SEC or the Southern states yet. He didn't address Kane Womack and the defense struggling at the beginning of the year. He didn't do any of that. He just said, look, there's a standard is to win national championships. We didn't do it. We got to get better, plain and simple. You know what I mean? So to me, that was the biggest takeaway is the accountability from him and also from all three players admitting the same thing. Right. So I think that was my biggest takeaway is everybody understanding what has to be done at the end of the day to win a national championship.
Coach Sean.
I think my biggest takeaway was Kalen DeBoer looked a lot more comfortable to me. Last year, man, he looked like he was scatterbrained. He was all over the place. Now, we all know he's not as polished as Coach Saban, who's been doing this forever in interviews. But I will say he definitely was more comfortable this year in front of the camera. He was more comfortable talking about Alabama. If you listen to what he said, he's extremely comfortable in front of the camera Just like John said, being honest about how last season went. He praises the players. You can just definitely tell with Ryan Grubb back in the fold, he's a hell of a lot more comfortable on his side of the ball, on the offensive side. If you just know what you know, you can just definitely tell he was a lot more comfortable. And a comfortable coach is a good coach. He understands that he got a good football team, and we all know this year is going to be better than last. That's a fact.
Coach Al.
Yeah, echo that, Coach Sean. It's just like this. When you get with a coach and you guys can finish each other's sentences, there's a lot of continuity there. Okay.
Yep.
And also, what Coach Moore knows is he knows who he has in his locker room. He knows he got relationships built with these players. Okay, so he don't have to do that this year. Last year, he had 30 guys leave. He had to go and re-recruit half of his team.
Yep.
Then Grubb and Huff, they ghosted him at the last minute. So you got to go and get an O-line coach who doesn't know the offense. So now he had a whole off season now to go back and look at the deficiencies as to why they lost the games. They lost the close games. Because now he got Grubb over there with the continuity on the offense, and he didn't lose any players in the portal. So yeah, he's a lot more comfortable.
That's facts.
The players are a lot more comfortable with him, especially the leadership council on the team. They know what his expectations are. There's a really scary, quiet confidence coming out of Tuscaloosa right now. Having built teams myself with continuity with coaches and carry over from the players, and the players know what the expectations, how we work, how we practice, how we want to execute, all of that stuff, man. Those are the intangibles that you can't record. You can't put that in a computer. You just can't, man. And the guy knows how to win. First of all, he has the best SEC record right now of any against top 10 teams, top 25 teams in the SEC against top teams. So the guy knows how to win. So now he can focus on what he does best: building great relationships, building great organizations, and winning. If they stay healthy, this could be a really scary team this year.
And of course,
they got experience where it matters too. They got experience where it matters. That's the key.
Yep.
Deontay Lawson, he has something to prove this year. We got depth in middle linebacker this year that we didn't have last year, and experience. I mean, everywhere we look on the team, man, there's experience. The only thing that's kind of we could say a weakness is the specialty guys. We don't know what we're gonna get in a long snapper, a punter, and a kicker. We don't know that yet.
And of course, our guy come in here all late, but it's all good.
Oh, cool. I love that thing on the bottom.
Oh yeah, man. I definitely appreciate that. Coming in, showing love. He got on his studious glasses.
Looking young.
Looking very studious today.
Yeah, like
Our
a
brother, another, and the man with the master plan. Our brother, Coach Carl. What's going on,
man,
brother?
I appreciate it, man. How y'all brothers doing tonight? How everybody doing in the chat?
What's up, Coach?
Not much, man.
We
I
just
got
talking
on, but I'm using a brand new computer, man. So I don't have anything in it, and the camera won't work. So,
oh man, it's all good, man. How about to say, man? What's your thoughts on all this SEC media? What's your takeaway? It can be on our team or anybody else's team. Just anything that caught your eye.
SEC media, what's going on, Toya? Man, the thing that caught my attention is basically what y'all was saying earlier, Lane Kiffin, how Lane was having fun. I kind of like how Mike Echo got up there and he talked with confidence about his team. He laid out some sort of plan, but didn't give you too much. And how he addressed anything. I like the damn swag that Caden Proctor had, you know.
For sure.
I love that swag about him.
Too.
He's hella confident right now. And he's feeling like he's ready to get into this game and get his thing bumping. I really love the just come back and think about it, man. I kind of like LSU, man. I mean, Brian Kelly didn't say much. He tried to stay away from the hot takes, but I like the way he felt like, you know, Gary Nussmeier probably was the best quarterback in the SEC and maybe in the country. So he did have a lot of confidence in his players. So it's like he's standing for. He finally decided to stand up for his players. You know, with Brian Kelly, he usually known to throw him under the bus. So he stood up for his players in that way. And just like I said, man, it's like the biggest part about it, the main thing part about it was the fact that Lane Kiffin was having so much damn fun. Like he really was having so much fun. He loose, he laid back, he having fun. So he don't have a whole lot of pressure down there at Ole Miss, man, and he really enjoying himself. And then the fact that Deontay Lawson said that, you know, it's time to shut people up. You know, it's time to get respect back at Alabama, and they can't wait to get on the field and start representing the Crimson Tide brand, and that they plan on having a really good season. And I saw a post after everybody got done talking, and they said they doing this in the name of God, and then they gonna dedicate this season to God. So that really resonated with me, man, because you know, and you can't do nothing about the good Lord above. So when they started talking about that, it's like, man, it kind of hit me in the spot where I hadn't heard Bama's players talking about that, man, since Jalen and Tua. Like they talked about God all the time, and then it kind of fell off. So it's kind of good to see them getting back to that. Like last year, man, I was wondering, because every time, you know, they come out, people would start running down in the end zone, taking a knee, saying that prayer before the game, like they was getting away from the culture that guys before them built. So I'm kind of liking the fact that they're going back to that mentality and that model, man. So yeah, SEC media, they're pretty positive, man. All except, you know, Auburn, Hugh Freeze dodging all the questions about golf. So that's about the only thing I didn't like. I mean, I would have rather him address it and just say, man, I'm going through some things, and golf was my relief. You know, I got a lot of pressure, so I go out there, hit the golf ball, releasing pressure. He just went out there and say, well, I like golfing. So he just let it be. So that's probably the only thing I didn't like about it, really.
Oh man, it's all good. I about to say, yeah, I'm the only thing I'm mad about SEC Media Day. They was giving him softball questions when it came to Hugh Freeze. I did not like that whatsoever. I feel, and Tez pointed that out at the old SEC Media Day. Oh, they would have gave him a hard time. They would have asked a hard question. I felt like nobody asked him the hard questions, but maybe the outlets that were there, but on the main stage, nobody really challenged anything just to see like how his recruiting was going on and all that. And I didn't like that, man. You gonna ask the question? I can ask those questions if that's all it takes. About to say, aren't y'all journalists?
I think it was scripted, Brinsky. Like when Hugh Freeze came with it, I actually think they had scripts. And the only question that he was gonna answer. So they only asked question that he was actually gonna answer, man, because it seemed like people were hesitant on asking questions, and then they like, who next? And they'll look around, and he was selecting people that he actually wanted to answer a question from, it seemed like to me.
Now, I'm no Auburn fan, but I do have to give notice to something. It was in the newspaper and outlets that he was receiving prostate cancer treatment a couple of days prior. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it either, but they said he's receiving treatment about once a month. And it was a couple of days before SEC Media Day. I don't know how that works, but
but one of the questions should have been, that was another thing.
That wasn't addressed.
Your health.
Yeah, that was
nobody asked the health question.
I know.
Like,
that was
your
weird.
health question. Are you gonna make it through the season? Or are you just gonna let somebody else take over? It's just a lot of stuff that people could have asked, and I felt like people wasn't asking those questions, and I felt they left a lot of meat on the bone. Pause. Yeah, but all that, man. But yeah, man.
I'm taking one for you, Brinsky, on your birthday.
Oh, hey man, this is a family show, man. We don't do all that.
I ain't say nothing. I said I'm taking one for you, Brinsky, on your
this
birthday.
Is a family show, man. We don't do that here at Camp.
Yeah, man. Some good sweet tea.
That's some good Coca-Cola, man. That's the best in the world.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, good old Coca-Cola for you. I can't drink there in the other bench, Brinsky, Coca-Cola and water.
I'm about to say, you think he's on the hot seat?
Hot seat for Hugh Freeze?
Yeah.
Man, all Hugh Freeze got to do is win 7 games.
You think? Just 7?
That's a process. That means he progressing. Then they're gonna give him another year, and then if he wins 7 or 8 games next year, they're gonna renew his contract. Guarantee you. You beat Alabama or Georgia, or you play both of those teams tight, and then you take care of every other team that you're supposed to be in the SEC, he won't go nowhere.
Hey, Coach,
I think
Anyone,
Go ahead,
anybody,
Go
anybody.
ahead, Coach.
I think if he don't beat Alabama or Auburn and win 7 games, I think they're going to fire his ass.
I feel the same way.
Whoa.
I feel the same way.
You mean
I
Georgia?
So he's a hot seat right now. What you're saying, Coach?
Yeah, I think if like Coach Carr said, if he can get one of those wins and win 7 games, I don't think they'll fire him. But I think if he loses to both Alabama and Georgia and still win 7 games, I think they're gonna fire him. I believe.
That's interesting because McElroy of all people, you saw what he said, right?
I didn't see it. What
He said, yeah, he's kind of picking them as a sleeper choice because what they brought in that receiver, they upgraded that receiver. They're sneaky, talented on defense. They got some pieces. Jackson Arnold's in there. How much of a lift that's going to give him?
Hey,
He always said that he didn't have any players last year. That was his excuse, right? That
Yeah.
they were not as talented as they needed to be to win those bigger games. But it'd be interesting to see. I think that it depends. I would say this: it would depend on how he loses to us and how he loses to Georgia.
yeah, that's a better analogy.
If he's competitive with us and he's showing some improvement that they're trending in the right direction, he may get another year. Okay, but if we go into Auburn, okay, and we take the little voodoo doll and bury him in the ground and put B to A, okay, Coach? Yeah.
Might be over for him.
I got another scenario for you.
Yeah.
And what if he goes into Alabama versus Auburn and Hugh Freeze has already won 8 games and he still get beat down by Alabama? Alabama has no losses and he get blown out by Bama. In the second half, the first half is good. The second half, Bama pulled away.
I think they'll keep him there.
You think they're gonna fire him? I'm just saying, all Auburn want to do is make a bowl game and compete. If Auburn make the bowl game and they compete in every single game they play,
right,
they're not gonna get rid of Hugh Freeze. If they go to Baylor and get blown out, they'll probably get rid of him.
Hey, I'm on record of saying I believe Jackson Arnold is going to play well. I've said that before. I think Jackson Arnold is going to be better than Peyton Thorne. Jackson Arnold is a more talented quarterback, man.
He does. He is a talented guy, and he has some mobility that Hugh Freeze likes to exploit in his system and everything. And he has experience. He's not an inexperienced player. The thing with Jackson Arnold, he's got to get comfortable at Auburn. Okay. So if they can have semblance of a running game, play some defense, and win some early games and get some momentum, stay in the big games. It's trending. Are you trending in the right direction based on what you've done the last 2 years? If you show that, hey, I got a little more talent, so I'm gonna be more competitive. That's gonna give people that with the dollars, they said to keep him there another year. Say, okay, maybe he is the guy. Maybe he is headed in the right direction. But if you're getting beat by Arkansas, and you lose to Bama by 20 points, Georgia abuses you, okay, that kind of thing. LSU handles you. You might have some problems this year getting rehired next year. Yeah.
We got somebody that's well equipped to answer all these questions. Y'all already know Coach Al, one of Coach Al's favorites. And you already know, man, the David Ruffin of all these YouTube streets, the golden boy. Y'all already know our favorite Auburn fan, my main man and y'all main man, Tez. What's going on, brother?
Name.
Old name. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hear you loud and clear.
Old name.
Good. Man, I'm here at my family reunion right now, man. I hate I missed this conversation y'all having. Y'all having a good conversation right now. But I just had to drop in to tell my guy right up here.
Oh.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thanks.
Happy birthday.
Man,
I had to come in and wish you a happy birthday, man. I don't have a lot of time.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. I thank you.
No problem. No
I
problem.
know because I know that family reunion been kicking your ass, man. So
For sure, for sure. But we got it all kicked off and started.
Hey, Taz, you got some dirt on your shirt. Right in the middle.
Oh no, man.
You fell for it, Ted. Come on, man. Come on, Ted. Oh man.
But I got a couple seconds. What conversation y'all having that you said that
we
I
actually
haven't had to
talking
answer?
about Auburn and Hugh Freeze keeping his job. What is his record got to be and all that. But before I hit that, before I let you go real quick, because I finally think I got the videos working. Anitra, I sure appreciate it, man. Happy birthday, Princey, and many more to come. And just for that, you get this.
Okay.
He's got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
They couldn't hear you.
Oh, so wait, okay.
Now I'm about to say, man, I got plenty of more. I just had to download that one. That was easily one of my favorite movies. Or whatnot. So trust me, I got a bunch of them for y'all, man. So definitely appreciate that. But go ahead, Tez.
So what was the question? Y'all, I know you said you're talking about Hugh Freeze. But
Under what scenario do they keep Hugh Freeze?
he's got to win. He's got to win either Bama or Georgia. As simple as that. 8 wins without beating Bama or Georgia probably still gets him out of the door. He's got to win a robbery game. He's got to win. It's got to be 8 wins at least with a robbery win. I think that keeps the job.
Okay, interesting.
Preferably Bama, man. Auburn does not want to go down 6 straight to Bama.
Yeah.
They can't help it, Tez.
It didn't feel good when you guys did us like that years ago.
You know what I'm saying? They can't help it. We better.
Hey, that's interesting though. That's interesting, Tez, because we was just talking about that. Me and Coach Al and everybody. So you think he has to have one of the other?
I think he has to have one or the other, and also he has to. The offense has to look great, right? He cannot come out there again in another season with the offense looking lackluster and the defense carrying the team. We was on a pod probably a couple of days ago, and we was talking about comparing him and Brett Venables, and I said that the difference between him and Brett Venables is Brett Venables is fielding a great defense, which is his specialty, and it's tough to find good defenses. So that will keep you in the door a long time. But you guys know offenses are trendy; they come and go. One year you might have a trendy offense, the next year it might not work. So, he's got to have that offense humming. If it's 8-5 and the defense is carrying us and the offense still looks like it's a mess, kind of what's the point of having it, you know?
But who you gonna go get? That's the question. Like, you fire him, you still paying 3 other coaches. Who can you afford at that point?
Well, I think that's why they gave DJ Durkin $2.5 million and made him the highest paid coordinator in the league. I think that's coaching way than money.
But do you think the kid's gonna stay and play on the DJ Durkin with all that hazing he got kicked out of Maryland about?
Well, I mean, if the defense is humming, yeah, they will. The offensive side of the ball, maybe not. But if the defense
is humming regardless,
right?
They got studs on defense, man. Like,
so that's the point, though. Like, you can go get an offensive coordinator, man. You can get an offense, dime a dozen. You can find a new offense anywhere. Like, it's easier to find a solid offense. In my opinion, I think it's easier to find a solid offense.
Ain't no Coach Shuns or Coach Al's out there just sitting around doing nothing, man.
Oh man,
right.
I mean, like you sell that for Nick Saban. Like, you literally saw Nick Saban. Nick Saban hired a coordinator that everybody thought that might be good because he came from Notre Dame. He was trash. They ain't just laying around there, Tez. Like, you just not going. You can go out there and get a defensive coordinator, but you can't just go out there and get an offensive coordinator. They ain't growing on trees.
Yeah, I mean, a consistent defensive coordinator, though. When you look at like Alabama, one of the reasons y'all had a lot of success because y'all kept that defensive staff intact for a very long time. Kirby Smart was there for a very long time.
Yes.
So
9 years.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's when you can get a defense that's in place like that, you don't just replace those guys and try to find more people because they don't just assist them that long and that good. It don't fall on trees. offenses are trending. You can find the next high school coordinator to come up with an offense nobody's seen and light the SEC up for a year. It might not work the next year, but that's just kind of how offensive work. Defenses is more, to me, is more like you just got to find a good coach, because y'all know all defenses are the same. Either you playing open safeties or closed safeties, and either 3-man front, 4-man front. But at the core of it, they all kind of really the same. There's different nuances to the system. But offenses, on the other hand, they can be completely different. So I just think he's got to have that offense humming to stick around. If not, it's no need.
Can I throw out a name to you, Tez? This name's going to come off a no-show clause, by the way, at the end of this upcoming season. And you talking about irritating Alabama fans? If Jeremy Pruitt ended up at Auburn.
Jeremy Pruitt's a good name.
I don't think he's going to Auburn.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to Auburn, but his no-show clause ends this year, so he can coach at that point.
And don't look now, but Dave Aranda is also on the hot seat.
Yep.
David Randall may be at Auburn.
Yeah, all defenses are not the same.
He just don't have a lot of resources at Baylor, man. You put that cat, he was at LSU when LSU was humming.
That's
But
facts.
you guys, I gotta run, man. Like I said, I just made a quick second. Everybody's funneling in. I gotta go do my reunion duty, man. I just want to stop in and holler at y'all. Tell my guy happy birthday, man. Take a shot for me. I mean, I'm gonna take one anyway. So you just do what you do.
I thought it was a family show, Presky.
All right, man. I gotta check out.
All right, bro.
See you, Tez.
All right.
Oh, my bad. Hey, Coach Carl, I ain't get to tell you, man, but thank you. I got the package, bro. It's amazing. I ain't get a chance to text you, but I love it, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I'll let y'all.
All right, Ted.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Let me tell you.
and I throw something else out there for you, man. A lot of folks not paying attention to. If they talking about Auburn, the offensive coordinator, that guy up there at Clemson, if you get rid of Hugh Freeze, go over there and get that guy up there, Clemson offensive coordinator. He's young, he's smart. He got Clemson humming. What his name is? Garrett.
I'm about to look.
The
Garrett
guy
Riley.
Garrett Riley, Lincoln Riley brother.
Lincoln Riley's brother. Yeah.
He got Clemson offense humming right now.
Oh, they brothers?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
they are.
He was offensive coordinator at Oklahoma with Lincoln.
Yep.
So he's smart. And he got Clemson humming. He got them talent coming to Clemson. He got Clemson with them 4 wide receivers that they got those studs. So you want to go out there and make a splash and get somebody young, that'll probably be the biggest splash, and then come at a discount too.
Man, now that you're saying that, let's just say Hugh has a bad season, they go after him, and we see some major improvements out of Clay Klubnik. He'll probably be one of the hottest coaches out there. So yeah, man, that's good right there. So definitely got to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
They definitely got the wide receivers for real. Coach Sean pointed that out.
Yeah, Klubnik's actually he's a guy, when you look at him, he's actually headed in the right direction as far as his development goes.
Yeah.
He's already had those athletic skills, but he's actually learning how to play the position. And that's critical. And not to mention, he's got a ton of snaps, a ton of reps, and he's seeing the field better now because of that. Game slowing down for him. I think Clemson's upgraded a little bit on the offensive line. That's been their Achilles heel. He's been running for his life the last couple of years. And you bring in a guy like Riley who understands how to scheme stuff up. I think that's what Dabo has been missing since the days they were kind of dominant. He started losing his coaches. His staff got poached, right? Maybe he's putting it together now, and everything's coming together personnel wise. Also with their seniors, they got experience now. They're gonna be a dangerous ball club this year. One guy that nobody's talking about is Kelly down at LSU. A lot of people think that just because he got the quarterback this year, that going to cover up all the sores. I don't know. They still got to produce. And I'm still not convinced that he's the guy in the SEC. I'm not convinced.
Offensively, he probably is, Coach Al. It's just that he never had a defense. So his problem is finding the right defense to run, the right defensive staff to put over that side of the ball, because he cared more about scoring a lot of points than stopping somebody. And when somebody stopped you and you can't score points, he usually get his ass whooped. So That's his big issue. He got to go out there and try to pull a David Aranda if he get fired and bring him in there, or try to go in there and get one of those young defensive analysts out of NFL to come in there and try to transfer that defensive program. So it's gonna be tough, man. I mean, a lot of folks defensively not going to LSU to play for damn Brian Kelly. Like, that's just something they're not gonna do. Defensive coaches, I don't think they're going down to coach with Brian Kelly. He don't care about it.
I mean, think about it. He got 2 Heismans in 4 years, 19 and 2083.
Yeah.
Well, that just one of them, Coach O.
Well, that was Ogeron.
Yeah, he only has 1 Heisman.
Yeah.
Is that a test? So, to question the panel, is that a testament to Brian Kelly that, like, hang on, I gotta sneeze. Oh,
Bless you.
sorry. Oh my gosh, I came all of a sudden. But is that a testament to Brian Kelly? Like, is it just he can't get the right defensive coordinator, or do they not want to come to LSU? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the deal? Because, and it seems like also LSU has an Alabama problem, which, I mean, nobody's talking about it, but they can't run the damn ball. They haven't been able to run the ball for years either.
Well, think about it. LSU's defense has been bad for a couple of years now, even under Coach O.
That's right.
They have not been LSU since, I think, that year when they had Joe Burrow, when everybody
2019.
That's right.
2019.
Right.
Yeah, no,
But they wasn't that good then. Just Joe Burrow outscored most of the people.
one of the worst.
You know, and the thing about it is, it's like this. You know, it's not like they don't have talent.
Facts. Yeah,
that's a mystery to me. You know, I mean, the pundits I'm looking at, the people that's looking at our team, looking at what we're returning on the defense side of the ball. And I mean, a lot of people looking at that depth we got over there, the talent we got, and how we played in the second half of the year with a little more cohesiveness with Womack. I don't see LSU coming to that level this year defensively. So when you play teams like us, you play teams like Georgia, you play teams like Texas, you're gonna have some problems. But we're gonna be able to pressurize you on both sides of the ball. We're gonna be able to pressurize you and make you one-dimensional. And can you stop our offense?
Yeah,
it's gonna be a problem for them.
Have y'all looked at Auburn's schedule? I'll be honest with you, you can maybe find 8 wins, but it's not given. If you look at their schedule, and I just wanted to bring this up because I wanted to ask you guys about it. I had it up actually in front of me. Let me bring it back up. There's a four run stretch in the middle of their schedule where they start off at Oklahoma. Let's see here. I got it up right now. So they start off with Baylor. They got Ball State, South Alabama, right? And I'm not saying Baylor is a given, by the way, but then they go to Oklahoma, to Texas A&M. Then they have Georgia at home, and they have Missouri at home, which I'm not going to say is a given. Then they go to Arkansas. You know what I mean? Then they play Kentucky at home, at Vanderbilt, which I don't think is a given. Then Mercer, then Alabama, obviously in the Plains. I mean, I don't think Hugh Freeze is going to walk into 8 wins.
Not the SEC.
No,
not the SEC.
So, I mean, I think it's my look on Auburn right now is there's a good chance Hugh Freeze doesn't survive this season. If they get into that 4th game against at Oklahoma and they lose that game, in my opinion, Jackson Arnold, you know, all the hype behind this, and then if you lose to Marcel Reed at Texas A&M, which is a strong possibility, obviously at Kyle Field, 12th man, I mean, it could really start going downhill really fast for Auburn.
I said even with that first game,
Baylor,
I believe you come out there and you lose that one, that seat is just boiling at that point.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
So you really gonna have to go on a streak or something for real. Because
they're gonna make his ass damn go on medical leave.
Yeah, they got their old quarterback over there, Walker over there. Yep. I didn't know. I just found out yesterday. Kobe Prentice is over there.
Yeah, Kobe's over there.
So they got a few guys. They return a lot of guys. So be on the lookout for Baylor, and they're going there. It ain't like they playing them in Jordan here. They literally going there. I believe Auburn can beat them, but it ain't just gonna be as easy as people think it's gonna be. I don't think so.
Let me
think
pose.
they run the ball.
Go ahead.
I got a concern, and maybe Coach Carl can help me with this. Coach Al, you can even chime in and being an offensive guy. John, this has always been my concern, you know, and I'm a worrier, right? When it comes to watching football, I'm a worrier. Not so much when I'm coaching. I worry before the game, but during the game, I'm just in that zone, You know how it be, Coach Al, Coach Carl. You just in that zone, bro. You focus. But when I'm on the couch watching, I think of everything that could go wrong, bro. Right? I admit it. I'm not a very big fan of the 4-2-5, base 4-2-5. I know we fluctuate 4-2-5, nickel, odd, even. I get it, right? I'm just not a big fan. And I'm going to tell you why. I love it against the spread teams. I love it. But we start playing these power teams, man. I'm very, very skeptical. And it's only because I don't think some of our defensive backs last year really enjoyed tackling like that. I just don't. I don't think Devontae Smith was a physical like that. I think he get hurt. I think he was sort of frail at times, getting ran over and get hurt all the time. I worry about misdirection against that defense back to the weak side. I worry about us being light in the box. I worry about us really, do we have the physical nature for these guys to play in the gaps? I know Jeremiah Beaman is coming along. Do we have the personnel to really, really, really be consistent against power teams, against the team? Sure, I know the spread teams like Texas, we can run. But I worry about teams like Michigan, like Georgia, who we did a great job against, right? Yeah. But I worry about playing those teams consistently in this defense. We got great linebackers, 2 6-year guys and 2 5th-year guys and 1 6-year guy, right? Jefferson, Green, and Deontay Lawson. But I worry about us up front, man. Do we have the personnel to really be strong against power teams, against teams that are versatile, like South Carolina, that's going to try to misdirection you to death and a crazy quarterback? And we got a 5-game stretch where we play Pavi. What's the Vanderbilt quarterback's name?
Diego.
We got Georgia, Vandy, South Carolina, Tennessee. I worry about us against certain teams because that Michigan game, everything that I foresaw happening, that I'm like, no, that couldn't possibly happen again. It happened. Right. And I know that's just a bowl game, but I worry about that in these power teams that run downhill. I worry about that. Am I overthinking it, Coach?
Nah, not really. I would say this, Coach. That's why they brought in Green from Colorado. He's a downhill thumper. So when you start getting into those physical running games, and you'll see Green and Lawson side by side. You still got Daniel Hill. You know he's a freshman. Daniel Hill's a downhill thumper. Mm-hmm. Justin Hill, he's a thumper coming out there. Yeah. Freshman linebacker, he's a thumper. So you can put those two side by side, and then they can anchor your running game. You still got Beaman. You got James Smith. You still got Tim Keenan. You got a whole arsenal of D linemen. So you're not really too much worried about the defensive line. Teams like Vandy, teams like Georgia, Tennessee speeds you up a little bit, makes it hard for you to sub. That's why Tennessee hits you with so many big runs. They try to speed you up, makes it hard for you to sub. So you start them first and second down and get out the field on third down, you straight because they can't go fast. It's just after they get their first down, they turn the jets on and start running up down the field crazily. South Carolina with Lenora Sellers getting outside the pocket is a big question, but what side are you going to rush on? You don't want to pull the pocket and run Quay Russo outside. So we can basically switch Quay Russo to the wide side of the field and make him run short side of the field. You pressing him right into the short side of the field on the boundary side to your linebacker, so your linebacker have to worry about chasing that far. And you do it that way, you'll be all right.
Well, I'm gonna say something though, Coach. A lot of times that if you got like the weak side runs is where I think the 4-2-5 is kind of vulnerable. You
Facts.
See, because
that's what you can
get that 3-on-2 on the weak side.
Exactly.
And you come off, and if that guy can't hold point, that wolf out there, that they can attack that and then have an RPO off of that. You see what I'm saying? Because now you put a side guy in the stress off the backside, it could be some problem. That's why our safeties are critical in this 4-2-5. Our what we call our star guy, he is critical off that defense. He's a guy that can be a box defender. He's a real hybrid kind of player. I do think what we have this year that we didn't have last year, we have a little bit more depth on the defensive line. And that's where Coach Carr was coming from, because guys like Edric Hill and Jeremiah Beaman won there last year. They wasn't quite ready. And Keon Keeley's up to like 280 right now. Okay, so there ain't gonna be no drop off in what we can do. But here's the thing, Coach Sean. I would say that we didn't see from Womack's defense last year. He didn't really get a chance to unleash his style of play. He's a pressure guy.
Yeah.
And pressure busts pipes, and it speeds the offense up. It forces them into mistakes and things like that. So it's going to be very interesting, I think, this year, what we see with our defense, Coach Sean.
Yeah.
Because we got personnel. Like I said, last year we were trying to re-recruit our guys. We didn't know what we had in the locker room. Now we had a whole season of off-season continuity and guys getting really comfortable, okay, and getting real, and then they got experience. So that's what makes us dangerous, because we can go, our sub packages that's going to keep coming at you, man, on the defensive side of the ball. And our secondary has experience now. Nichols 4-2-5 to me, Coach. Okay, no, because we ran a lot of that with Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think what we do with this defense, it's a personnel grouping in the 4-2-5 that makes it a little bit run tolerant on first down. You get heavy, you know. You may see Jan Pierre, you know, a little bit more, or a Latham, you know, at the Wolf on first down. Yeah. And then you start running sub packages in if guys don't get you in the hurry up. So now you got a big, huge bandit. You know, you got guys that are twitchy inside that can get you an interior pass rush. It's going to be really interesting to see what he does with that defense this year. It's going to be awesome. Facts. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you can blitz now, Coach Al, because the secondary is so much comfortable with the defense. You can send the pressure because you don't have to worry about the secondary now blowing coverages, because all the freshmen in the back end didn't play, had never played in the college system like that, so you couldn't really send blitzes because you were trying to protect the damn secondary. So with the secondary being experienced and more ready and more tuned to play, man, you can start sending linebacker blitz. You can start sending the safety blitzes. You can send a corner blitz now. So, I mean, it's different ways to come at you now that helped you out in the run game.
We're playing vision, okay? So we're not going to be manned up a lot of times unless we got something in the boundary or it's a situational kind of thing. So, we're playing vision and we get pressure. We should get a lot of picks this year, frankly.
I hope so, man, because I know it's not a lot of teams we're going to play in our conference that play like me play, right? It was just discouraging. I know that was last year, but it just stay in my mind, bro, that Michigan was really they beat us with 75 yards passing, bro. And I seen SGB say it wasn't the defense's fault. But when Michigan can true, offense kept giving them the ball, right? We know that, right? But we let Michigan, we couldn't get off the field on third down. And these guys didn't do nothing spectacular. They lined up 2 yards. I ain't even gonna say 3 yards in a cloud of dust, 2.9 yards in a cloud of dust, and we could not stop them, bro. Could not stop them.
Yeah, but you know, most of that, Coach Sean, was in the second half after we kept turning the ball over. No, we turned the ball over on our side of the field. With 3 times they got 9 points, and then late in the game they start busting out those long run because defense was kind of exhausted. They kept stopping them. They kick a field goal, then they'll score a touchdown. Then our offense turn the ball over again. Yeah. So it was like the offense stagnant and the offense killed the defense because the defense played lights out again in Michigan. The offense just ain't nothing.
It was hard for me to see because the second half, I seen their offensive line whipping us up front. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about late in the game. I'm talking about second half.
Third quarter, but you think about it, if Bama scored 2 touchdowns that they had, or 3 field goals in the first half, the defense is still energized because they had time to move the ball. We would turn the ball over 3 plays, man, turnover, 3 plays turnover. They got the ball inside the 10. We made them kick a field goal.
Yeah,
made them kick a field goal. So the defense played well. It's just that, man, once you get on that field and somebody running you downhill and your offense ain't doing nothing to help you, the offense have to help you on defense because defense can't play so many plays. So I'm talking about 70, 80, 90 plays of consecutive football coming at you. Somebody gonna be in.
It was just hard to watch, man. Hard.
I want y'all to also answer this because this is a good segue. Because I thought it was a good question. Shout out to 5-star Lone Snapper. He said, I highly respect everyone on this panel, so I would like y'all opinion on Freddie Roach. I appreciate his legacy as a player / coach. But has our D-line play declined under his leadership? I would definitely let the coaches answer this.
Coach
Because
Allen.
I'll just say this real quick then. And matter of fact, since John ain't got in there in a minute too, I'll just say this real quick. Just by I don't think we have the big names that we used to seeing out there with the Quentin Williams, the Jaron Reeves, the Ashawn Robinson. So it feels like it, but I don't know. I feel like we can play better. A lot of guys can step up. But John, you go ahead, and I'm definitely let the coaches get in.
I'm kind of like you. I'm not a coach on this, so I can't really speak too much on it other than the big names aren't out there. And
yeah,
I wouldn't say it's necessarily a decline from what I've seen as a fan watching on the TV, but more of a, the personnel that's being put on the field, which is why I keep preaching is more about the personnel than it is the stars beside their name. But yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Coach Sean, go on, Ted. That
I think it's a little bit of both, man, because true, we don't, you got to remember, man, Quentin Williams was a special kid. They just don't, Quentin's just ain't growing on trees, man. This is a kid that came in, if people remember, Quentin was not a 5-star kid coming out of high school. He was not, I think if I'm not mistaken, he may have been a 3-star.
3-star, right?
Yeah,
3-star.
right. So he was small. He was only like 260 coming out of Winona. Oh, I think was it Winona? No, it wasn't Winona. It was
no, Winona. Yeah.
Was it Winona?
Yeah, I think it was Winona.
Winona. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
wasn't. Quentin was a kid. It wasn't very big. Always had the quickness, right? Always had the quickness, right? So he sat behind them guys, man, Duran and all them guys, man. So Quentin got in the weight room, got him to 300 pounds, kept his strength. So I'm not gonna say, we hadn't been able to get this guy. Quentin's, even these guys you see going to Georgia and going to Texas in the defensive front, they're not Quentin Williams. I mean, I love Jordan Davis. He's not Quentin Williams. He's just big. Quentin is dominating in the NFL right now. I'm talking about putting B2A right now. He's the third highest defensive lineman in the league, highest paid defensive lineman in the league. So when you talk about Quentin Williams, man, those guys don't grow on trees, right? Jonathan Allen's, those guys don't grow on trees. I mean, just as far as college football as a whole, they just don't come along all the time. And football is different now. Even just in those few years, football is different. Football is a complete spread you out. It's just played different now. So those guys had different strengths and stuff like that. It's very difficult to answer that question because every team play different, right? If you put Jeremiah Beeman back in those days when teams was running downhill, even though that was just a few years ago, Jeremiah would flourish in that, right? You got to have these kids that can bend now, these kids that can play 100 snaps and without coming out the field, these kids that's not 6'3", 350, but 6'4", 290 type cats that can still hold a point of attack and still get to the quarterback, right? It's just a different game in football. Like Coach Al said a while ago, sub packaging is a thing now. Like that was an NFL thing, and only a few little college teams done. Name me a college team that don't got a sub package on 3rd and short or 3rd and long for that matter. So I just think it's a team-to-team thing, and you can get Coach Al and Coach Carl's standpoint. I think it's a team. It's like if you play Georgia this Saturday, then you play Tennessee the Saturday after that. Your game plan is going to be completely different on defense. So I hate comparing old, players from a few years ago because the game is just played different. Tennessee used to be a downhill, bust your head team. Backfield. Tennessee don't play like that now. They're a single back team that do run the ball, but they trying to get space as much as they possibly can. They trying to use every blade of that gum grass, right? So I think it's more just a team-to-team thing, and you can get the coach's perspective on that.
Yeah, we've talked about Coach Roach we've talked about it. We've talked about this, and the question is valid because I had some of those same questions, but I also look at what Nick wanted to do. Nick was a two-gap guy.
Yep.
And a lot of these guys, they trying to get to the next level. They trying to get sacks. They trying to do that, especially the interior guys. They don't want to play a two-gap scheme.
Speak on that, Coach Al, because that affects recruiting. Speak on that, Coach Al.
So they want to play the scheme that we got now because now they have one-gap team. So now we'll see what Roach can do. He can cut lines loose, as long as they play within the scheme, they playing their gap, they playing gap sound, but they're making plays within the scheme. So you're not freelancing out there doing that kind of stuff, right? We'll see what he's going to do this year, because he has a year in the scheme too. You see, he was new to the scheme too. He came out of Nick Saban's defense as a player and as a coach. That's a 2-gap scheme, and it's not you eating up space inside. You're not trying to get upfield. You're not trying to disrupt. You're trying to free up the linebackers. That's why the edge guys came to fame. You got guys inside eating up space, edge guys coming off the edge, blitzing the star. You're doing all those kind of games.
And that's what's popular now too.
You know, so we'll see what happens with Womack's style of defense as it relates to Coach Roach actually releasing his guys, because, like I said, Edric Hill, he's got some depth inside. Yeah. You know, Keenan is all SEC predicted guy. Okay. So we're gonna cut him loose this year. You know, Beeman's in the inside. We got some guys in the middle that can play some ball. So, and to get the kid from Florida, I forget his name.
Kelby Collins.
Yeah, Kelby Collins.
Yeah.
Coach Carl.
That's what I say about we'll see what he got this year.
Facts.
Thing I like about Freddie, man, a lot of people don't pay attention to it. Like Coach Al just alluded to, right? He was recruiting guys, the 2-gap guys, try to play Nick Saban's scheme, but a lot of players can't play that scheme.
That's
the scheme that Kalen Womack runs now is 1 gap. You peeking, you get inside your gap, boom, you pressing your gap, and then you peeking inside your gap, then you peek outside your gap, you peek in, you peek out, but it depends on what direction the ball going. But you crashing your gap first. It's gap integrity. You have to have gap assignment. You take your gap, linebacker flows in behind you. That frees up the holes. Now the running backs have to bounce it, or the quarterback has to keep it. If the quarterback keeping it, now you got the wolf. The wolf is reading on the wide side of the field. The wolf reading quarterbacks. Now the quarterback can't put it and bounce because the wolf got his read. If the interior D line control their gap, linebacker plug in the open gaps, and the wolf on the outside is reading right, it's hard to run the football. Freddie is doing a tremendous job. He's bringing in a whole lot of 1-gappers. He brought in a few nose tackles that can probably go play either side of the gap, like either side of the ball. You want a nose that you can put in on one, your nose you can put in on one on each side of the ball. Sometimes you can roll your nose to a 2-hour to a 3, because it depends on the type of versatility of the nose you got. But if your nose is a 1-gapper, you can put him anywhere on the line, because all he had to do is control the gap. So now you're rolling in nose, D tackle. You got your bandit on the other side, they're running the 4. He run the inside, he run a 4-hour, or he run a 5-gap. So either way it goes, it's still running gaps. As long as you take care of your gap responsibility on defense, man, defensive line, controlling the gap and not trying to swim move, you're not trying to rip, you're not just trying to rip and make a play. Control your gap. Let the linebacker free and make plays. That's the biggest key to defense.
So Coach Carl, one thing that about gap schemes is this. That's where running zone can kind of get you like that, because if you gap and you get caught up in that flow like that, you're gonna have to really be able to. You see it when they're practicing.
Can't squeeze. Facts.
Yeah, you see them when they're practicing, where you're trying to hold one guy, and then the other guy they zoning you, so he's coming down on you. So you got to really hold that point to hold your gap, because they got leverage. It's angle block, really. What years ago, that's what we call it, angle block. That's all zone scheme. Anyway.
That's what you want, Coach Al, nowadays, right? If I'm controlling my gap, so if I'm D tackle, you ain't ready, got to hold it. If I'm the D tackle, right, and my gap is B gap, I'm going straight at my guard. Boom, I'm gonna crash down on my guard. I want the center to double team.
No, but zone scheme is not double team like that. No. It's not like
if you run the zone, like you run his zone blocking. If you crash the guard, clean out, somebody gonna have to touch you.
That's right.
Because if you crash that guard complete out, you take your gap and you crash it clean out, somebody gonna have to touch you, because they don't touch you, the ball flows right into you, because you can crash the zone.
Yeah.
So that's what you want to do. You want to crash the zone. So you want to crash down in your gap. Boom, you crash your gap, you crash that shit hard. You don't have to hold the gap, you just want to crash it.
Yeah.
Once you
Facts.
crash that gap,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna touch you. If they don't touch you, the ball run right into you. If
Yeah.
that guy
Yeah.
try to bounce it, you bounce right back into the linebacker. If
Good
you try to
linebacker,
roll
he scraped
outside,
over the top.
then you're
Facts.
gonna roll. Then you're gonna have a tackle for a loss. A lot of kids go in there and they just want they're teaching kids to hold to try to control the gap. No, don't control no gap because
Yeah.
if somebody brush you, like you said, somebody brush you, gonna knock you clean off your gap. Now the
They gonna
ball
slingshot
flows
it
in
right
right.
in there.
Gonna
He's right.
spin-
Now the ball flows right in
Backside,
behind you.
especially. Yep.
Just come out the line. When you come out the line, you crash down hard as you can. If you ain't big enough to crash the gap, then you got to try to control the gap. But a lot of time now you just crash that gap. You hit that gap hard as hell, try to crash down the guard, or try to crash down the tackle, whoever it is that you blocking, you just crash it. A lot of folks trying to beat the guard or beat the tackle. No, you
No, you don't do
that.
that. Yeah.
You crash their ass out.
Exactly.
Yeah, you crash their ass out, and then their play is dead. That's how they did. That's how Michigan did Bama. Well, we knew we had Tyler Booker. They crashed Tyler Booker's ass out, and now you ain't got no running lanes. Jalen got to keep everything. So that's how you play gap defense. Now we used to calling that shit back in the old days, where you hold your gap and try to peek in the gap, trying to press out and hold it. No, you crash that shit.
Yeah.
That's what people need to
out.
understand. Two gapping and having a single gap is different, bro.
Yeah,
you know
just
what I
crash
mean?
that gap.
Yeah.
That like go ask Tim Keenan what's different about it. Tim is the perfect kind of guy. I think Tim was recruited as a two gap guy, if I'm not mistaken.
He was recruited as a two gap guy, and now he's. But one thing about Tim has that guy. He's like a stump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
And once he gets low and gets his base established, he's got enough short area quickness, and he got really strong hands, man. Okay. So as a one technique, man, he's gonna be disruptive in the middle, man. He could play a shade, he could play a one. I don't think he's a three per se, but
be
that's
tough to get there from a three. Facts.
Yeah. So the idea about schemes, just like what we're playing as a one gap versus a zone scheme, it's just who's gonna win.
Who's
If you
gonna
got
win?
a good
That's
zone
facts.
team,
Yeah.
if you got a good zone team, they trying to move people, man. They trying to get you on skates and stuff like that. But that's why I think we got depth where we don't have any drop off, where guys don't get tired and they understand what they're doing. That's the biggest piece right now. Do your job. Do your job.
You know who? If you go watch Washington's offense from when Coach DeBorden was there with that counter stuff. To me, bro, I promise you, I still watch those Oregon and Washington games. If you want to see some really good counter pinning and pulling, those type of offensive linemen that can move, it's amazing to see 6'5", 320-pound guys. I'm talking about time he say hike, man. He off that cat's heel. I mean, quick, man. It was amazing to see offensive linemen move that skilled and that cunning, right? And knew how to turn their man. You know what I mean? To open up the lane for the running back. You just don't see offensive linemen that big and that cunning without trying to recruit those type of kids like Jackson Lloyd. Those type of kids.
Like Jackson Lloyd. You're right.
Yeah, man.
But the problem with that, Coach Sean, if they were doing that in the pack, SEC D line are different.
I just like watching it. I just love watching it, man. The play skill and the counteraction of the play call, seeing screens to wide receivers. I really love that, man. That, bro.
They did that against Quinn Williams. And what did Dabo said? Dabo said Quinn Williams a 300-pound bucket of down grease. Like
they couldn't block him.
Couldn't block him.
Yeah,
so
they couldn't block Quinn.
You're trying to trap him. You're trying to pin him. You couldn't pin him because he was so slippery. Like you can't do that against like real defense linemen and damn like shit, you try that against Auburn D line.
As an offensive guy, I just love the play. I love the play script that they was calling, man. The things he was doing, having the center, like that was just amazing to me, man. You know that you don't see stuff like that in the SEC in abundance, and that's clearly why, like you said. But to see that happen, man, that's like an offensive guy's dream to see those kind of plays being called and working. It's unbelievable.
I liked what Sark did it right. Sark had John Mechie, doing the pinning. Like Mitchell would come out the slot, boom, he would pin the slot, and then Najee them would get around the edge. That's kind of the way. That's kind of the best way to do it in the SEC because D lines are talented, man.
Yeah,
they ain't recruiting on slouches on D line in the SEC
for sure.
Y'all
love it, man.
Y'all, Jonathan said this is D line camp. D-Line camp tonight, everyone. Get your notebooks out and take notes for
Hey,
real.
listen, I'm in the lab already. We just talking what we do.
Coach is in the lab already.
Yeah,
Coach-
I'm up here. Yeah,
Coach
Don't
Al
worry
drawing,
about it.
Coach Al drawing up plays.
well,
Hey,
I'm just
man,
looking at our stuff, man. We getting ready. We getting ready to go to camp, man. So
this is why, man. I give my insight and love to hear y'all, man, learn something new, man. A lot of stuff that I just learned from that. But I know BT asked question, said question for the panel. So how many teams for Bama have that downhill running game, and how many will they play those teams will that style of running game?
Everybody.
And look, let me say this: don't be fooled by Sark in Texas. Yes, they are RPO team, but he will run the football. It's like Tennessee. Tennessee gonna try to stretch you out. They're gonna try to use every blade of grass, but don't be mistaken, bro. Tennessee run downhill at you. I promise you.
We run a 4-2-5, 3-3-5 stack defense. Everybody coming downhill.
Coming downhill. Oh, especially if they catch you in that. Front.
Yeah,
Man.
you gotta prove that you can handle your own at the point of contact.
That's a whole fact.
Before
boy.
they start spreading the ball out, trying to pass the ball. Everybody coming downhill at you. That's period. And until they realize that Bama can handle
Rolando McClain in there.
Yeah, they better be able to, like Coach Al and Coach Sean, and one like especially Coach Sean biggest fear. They better be able to hold themselves at the point of contact. Because they don't do their job on the offensive line. I mean defensive line. They running that ball at their ass all night.
Yeah. Go at Cincinnati. We done that to them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, Wisconsin is going to be that kind of team. They're going to kind of come downhill at us. You know, they play. But one thing going back, remember we was talking about Coach Roach, Larry Johnson. I keep going back to him as a developer of players at Ohio State.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And I think with our fan base, me included, we really want to see that kind of development from Coach Roach. He's an outstanding coach, but we want him to make a name for himself as developing guys. Every year he's sending somebody to the league, you know, that's getting drafted in the first, second, third round, not a 7th round defensive lineman, a 6th round defensive lineman. We really want to see that happening. I think that's what the fan base. But Coach Roach is doing what he's doing his job. He was doing his job. He was playing a scheme that he was hired to coach up, that kind of thing. Yeah. But I think Wisconsin's going to run downhill on us. Georgia's going to do what they want to do. That's what they do. Georgia likes to get physical at the point of contact. Beyond that, though, I don't know if anybody else in the SEC schedule-wise. South Carolina might try to do something like that, but I hadn't looked at Florida State much this year. I hadn't looked at much of their film, Coach, to know what they want to do. I know last year they couldn't run the ball. They were like us. They couldn't move anybody up. They could knock nobody. So I don't know what they got this year. So, but I know Wisconsin and Georgia will give us downhill running scheme.
Man, y'all are coming with it tonight, man. Y'all are definitely coming with it tonight. I'm just gonna keep saying this, y'all. The giveaway is tonight. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Drop the keywords and all that. Appreciate all the super chat so far. Definitely appreciate everybody coming in tonight, especially all the coaches. So if you want to win college football 26, stay tuned and pay attention for the giveaway. And I'm make this clear. If I think it'll be all right because we ain't gonna type in the keywords. None of us up here can win it. So Jonathan, I'm sorry.
Oh man, come on now,
yes, none of us up here are going to win it. Nobody you seen up here is going to win it. Even if Tez write his name in there 1,000 times, I'm going to have it. So when they come up, just type the keyword in there, and also keep sending your questions too. And also one thing I forgot to do, and I hope Anitra is still in here. I always try to keep my promises. Not only is it my birthday today, it is Anitra's mom's birthday today too. So definitely happy birthday to her. My birthday, man. So definitely appreciate that.
Hey John, can I ask you a question if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Oh no, do whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah. One thing that concerns me, I'm looking at the schedule. Okay. And we go to Georgia in a smash mouth game.
Yep.
And then we come back the next week with a run against a flex bone offense at
Facts.
home against Vanderbilt. I mean, well, they trying to get you to overrun the play. They trying to read you in the
Over
box.
pursuit, baby.
They try, that's a totally different style that you got to come out. What do you think about that, man? Have you been giving that any thought at all?
Very good question.
So
Yes.
my take on it is very simple. It's exactly what happened last year, right? So we beat Georgia, right?
Yeah.
And I know Coach Sean, I actually heard all you guys talk about it, the letdown of coming in and playing that style of offense. And obviously I've been listening a lot to Coach Sean, anybody on this panel, to be honest with you, when it comes to X's and O's, because I'm not a coach like everybody knows. But when I look at this, I look at it as really it's a question to the panel, to you guys as coaches. How do you change the mindset of, and this goes back to even last year, how do you change the mindset of you beating Georgia, who's a powerhouse, you losing to Diego Pavia? And at the time, there was no momentum behind Vanderbilt and Diego. There was a little bit, but not like now to where it's like it's known with what Clark Lee's doing. And now even on the recruiting trail, it's kind of showing up a little bit. People flipping to Vandy, by the way. Something I haven't seen in a long time. But no, when you speak on that, when you're talking about the style of play, I mean, what I like about this year versus last year from a fan perspective, somebody that keeps up with recruiting, we're deeper on defense. Right? So I feel like last year, we were caught with our pants down when it comes to depth. I think number one, Kalen DeBoer wasn't given enough credit for what he did in the season. Obviously, the most wins by an Alabama coach since Frank Thomas, and I believe that was 31 or 32, right? So, who also won a national championship, by the way. When you look at not that year, but the coach, you look at it from that perspective. I have to feel better about this year than last because you lost 33 players. You couldn't recruit in any players other than the ones leaving Washington, right? So it's a brand
right.
It's a brand new scheme. And not only that, I feel like Kane Womack, I get it. He was the head coach at South Alabama. I understand all that. But we all know, I think we get, even as a fan, I'm sure there's a difference between coaching at South Alabama and being the defense coordinator at Alabama and playing even a Vanderbilt style team. It's a different ball game. So, I mean, and it's just like Ephraim said, and it's just like Coach Sean said, I've heard him say many times, you can't replicate that for the most part. Do you have somebody on that offense that can replicate it? Because most likely not. You don't have a way to do it. But from the standpoint of, I feel like we have more experience. We're deeper on the defense. I think you're not going to catch this team lacking. I would hope if Kalen DeBoer does his job as a head coach, I would assume this team would not get caught lacking this year. We got caught twice last year. You beat Georgia, lose to Vandy, right? So you beat LSU, then get curb stomped by Oklahoma. And I get the bowl game. I feel like the players didn't want to be there, and that's not an excuse because, look, a lot of Michigan starters didn't play in that game either. So you got just beat, period. It was one of the worst ways you could possibly finish the season. So I'm going to be paying attention a lot to how these teams finish these games. And I think the game in Athens is going to be a big tell on what the season is going to honestly look like from a fan perspective, especially. So I'll be there. I'll be hounding and giving my criticism every step of the way, like you guys know I'm going to do. So,
yeah, I was just curious your take on the thing because, right, you're in Tuscaloosa and you really got your finger on the pulse right there, and I just look at the schedule, man, and I just know, man, you can't look past anybody, right?
Let me say this. This hasn't been done in a long time since Scott Cochran was at Alabama, actually. I can tell you this much. You go almost anywhere in Tuscaloosa to where it's near the university, especially if you go by Arby's where the $1 million band practices on that field and stuff like that.
I know what you're talking about,
You see a couple things happening. Number one, usually when the teams, and they do, I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of the NIL deals are done on that field. That's where they go to sign or whatever it is. And it's kind of made to the public on display. But a lot of times you see what happened last year posterized at those events. And I think that's just a reminder. Something I know Scott Cochran did when Clemson was running their mouth and he was blasting that when they're in the weight rooms and stuff like that. I think you're starting to see that creep back into the fold at Alabama of it's time to shut up or put up. Just like Coach Sean said, you got to give somebody a reason to fear you. Right. So, and I feel like this year has to be that year. I don't feel like there's no excuses. I'll even give a shout out to Ty Simpson. The whole organization at the Manning Passing Academy said Ty Simpson, out of everybody there, has the best arm talent. Think about that. Nobody's talking about that, by the way. Nobody is talking about Ty Simpson had the highest compliment from the Manning Passing Academy, and not one peep's come out of the media about it. Like, you're talking about who was there? Arch Manning was there. There was a host of other top tier quarterbacks, and they're not talking about Arch. They're not talking about Garrett Nussmeier. They're saying that dude right there who threw a 70-yard dot in a basket has at this current camp the best arm talent. So,
wow.
But you got to prove it, like Coach Sean said. Like, you got to put up the numbers. So he's got me in that boat of until you put up the numbers, I don't want to hear about it. So I'm kind of in that boat now. He's got me stuck in that mindset of, I get it. It sounds really good. Let's see it. So
I answer that question for you, Coach Al. How do you stop that wing T-style offense? Score the ball on offense, blitz on second down.
Yeah, get them down. Make them play from behind.
Score the ball on offense, blitz on second down, because they're gonna run the ball first down, right? First down is automatic run, or they're gonna try to trigger it first down. Second down, they definitely gonna run the ball if they don't get the first. If they don't make a big read on the first one, because they're gonna come back with some type of damn counter read or something on the second play. You send the house on the second down, and third down you play zone coverage. That's it, and then you go down there and score. As long as you keep scoring, they can't run. They can't run the ball at you. You just got to put up points.
As a defense, you better identify their blocking scheme, because that damn flex bone is different option.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Coach. We, you know my history, right? We ran flex bone where I coached.
That's tough, man.
We copied Navy Paul Johnson system.
Paul Johnson, right?
And I'm gonna tell you, you wrong every time. That's what we're trying to do.
Exactly.
At the first level. We're trying to make you wrong every time. And you can't. We play a one gap scheme, right? And the problem with that, them guys trying to play one, they would get too far upfield.
Of course,
you can't get too far upfield in against a veer team, man. They're gonna let you go as far as you want to go because you unblocked.
Yeah.
I
know people that would practice without a football, bro.
I'm telling you,
we used
to do all the time.
Offense, for that offense.
Make it go fast. You cannot replicate it in practice because
in the veer offense,
he was so experienced as a play caller, as a trigger man, and that's the most dangerous guy in the veer scheme is that guy in the fullback.
Exactly.
Okay, and on top of this, what a lot of people don't know, there's always a threat of 4 verticals in their base formation. You got 2 wings and 2 wide out guys. They don't run a tight end for the most part. Right. In a flex.
Lower you to sleep, then bust your head.
Yep. You know what's crazy? And I just want to bring this up. I was on YouTube the other day and I watched I believe it was like a 1965, 1966 Ole Miss versus Tennessee game. And Ole Miss was running almost that exact same offense. And when you watch it, even from back to that day, like, and I finally, because Coach Sean talked about it so much, I finally looked up like the X's and O's and like people talking about it. Man, it seems like you missed one assignment.
Man, it's over with. Yeah.
You can't stop the offense, Jonathan.
Yeah. Bro, I tell any of y'all, go back, Coach Carl, and watch. Now, they didn't run. It wasn't an option. It was more of a wishbone.
Yeah.
Go back and watch Auburn when they had, beer skin, when they had Bo Jackson and 23. I forgot the other running back.
14 was the quarterback.
Man, that 34 cross buck was killing them. They couldn't do nothing with that cross buck. They don't know nothing about that, Coach Al. They don't know nothing about that old school cross buck.
Don't forget now, they ran the same offense, and Bo Jackson and Mark Adams ran the same offense down there. The Raiders.
Take that counter step to the odd side.
So
come back to the even, man.
I got a question for you, because when I was watching this game, a couple of those games, one of them was the quarterback under center, and he would pull it, take a step back, and there was always a guy in motion.
Yeah,
and then the guy behind him who, and the tight end, like he was almost on the line but scooted back, but almost like a crack block. I don't even know how to explain it. Like,
they call that a wing.
They call it a sniffer now. They call it a sniffer now. And then what's happened out of that is you see a lot of the split zone stuff now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's still the same. Ain't nothing.
It's the same. You're just standing up in the backfield.
They just dress it up a little bit different, scheme it with formations and stuff, and do it out of the shotgun.
Hey, that old school wishbone.
The tight end, a chip block you and keep moving.
You still got to block people. I don't care what. If
Yeah.
you don't block people, you ain't gonna run the ball. That's why
Ain't
we
gonna-
couldn't run it last year because we wouldn't block.
It was times when our linebackers would be halfway across the field on the other side and the ball going that way.
Yeah, it's,
You know what I mean?
You know, the
Crazy.
reason why they started running their offense in college football because they started recruiting those big old ass defensive linemen.
That's
And
it.
now everybody's
Penetration.
slimming down, trying to get to the pass, trying to protect the pass. And then Vandy came back with a little trickery, like, okay, we got all those small D linemen that rush the pass. We're gonna come at you straight down the hill with this veer offense, and now you got to make the right play every single time.
It's direction.
Like
man.
Coach Al
Nothing
said,
like it.
and you get 3-4 yards of the field, it's a wrap. You better get it. You better get 1 yard, 1.5 yard, and sit.
And
then
peak.
just
peak.
build up a power. Like Coach Al said, just peak, just hold your gap and peek on the inside, man.
Yeah.
Right.
To get there, just hold your gap, peek on the inside. You try to press upfield, it's a wrap.
You taking
when
yourself
Bama-
out the play. You
When
taking yourself
Bama,
out
when
of the
Bama
play.
didn't press upfield, they stopped Vandy the last couple of times. Then Vandy came back and they ran the same offense and threw the ball down the field and with a big pass play. And that's how they beat us. Because
That's right. That tight end was serious.
they
That
started
tight end
holding
was-
the gap.
He was a legitimate player.
They started holding the gap and stopping the run. Then Vandy came back with a trick pass play. So
Mhm.
because the
That
safety
tight end was a
picked up
legitimate
the
player
line
because he
of
beat Malachi. He straight up beat
Yeah.
Malachi. That was a
That tight end is a good player too,
everybody-
man.
Like Coach
He's a
Sean,
good player.
what you said last year, Coach Sean? You love Malachi, but the further he get away from the ball, you got nervous.
Yes, that's true. Love Malachi, but you, the farther he got away from the football, Lord have mercy, I used to bite my nails because anything could either something really good is gonna happen or something really bad is gonna happen. Man.
See,
Love
that's
Malachi,
what,
man.
that's what I like by Bray Hubbard. What Brinsky tell you, man,
Yeah.
like Bray Hubbard. Yeah, Malachi playing the box and they kept Bray Hubbard over top. I don't think that tight end catch none of those balls.
and this game's personal this year, by the way. It's on my birthday.
Oh yeah, it's
My
personal.
40th birthday party is going to be there in Tuscaloosa, so I hope they know. that.
You coming to the game?
Oh yeah, I'll be tailgating and drinking for my 40th. Like I said,
Let me ask you this, John: have they heard about the Oklahoma game more or the Vanderbilt game more?
oh no, it's definitely the Vandy game.
Yeah,
It's most definitely the Vandy game, and it's just for the simple fact from what I've heard from inside the locker room, and this is just speculation. Obviously, I'm not an insider, but like from what I've heard, talking to a couple of the guys, is that it's not a matter of them hearing it from the media. It's the coaches reminding them. And I think that's why DeBoer is stressed so much on having the consistency in this staff, is because this staff did not forget. And it's a constant reminder to these players. And a lot of those players didn't leave. Most of the players came back. So they should take it personal.
All of them came back except some walk-ons. The walk-ons transferred, but all the scholarship players came back.
Yeah, so I mean,
well, fellas, I got to bounce.
Coach Al,
I got to bounce. Got to get in the lab. So
got to do that, Coach. Got to do that.
you know how it is, man.
Oh yeah, man. Yes, sir.
it's that
Much
time of
love,
year.
Coach Al.
Y'all know what's going on, man. But Brinsky, man, much love to you. Always love Young Buck. You know that. Holler at me if you need me for anything. All y'all, for that matter. Always love sitting around chatting with you guys and chopping it up. Appreciate the chat, chiming in, just bringing energy to what we do. It makes us feel good that you connecting with us and that we can all just kind of be us and just talk some ball,
Facts.
I love it. Love you guys, man. Y'all be good.
Much
all
love,
right?
Coach Al. Much love.
Hey, Coach Ad, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you up soon too, man, because I got one of those power run games coming at me, man, this year. So I need to figure out some stuff I need to figure out some stuff on the old school on how y'all actually run it. So I have some idea of how to counter the way it ran.
Fact.
Okay, well, Coach Sean said 34 crossbook. You don't get no
Hey,
old
man,
school.
they forgot about that, bro.
Hey,
they forgot about that book.
I haven't seen them about 34 cross, man. I haven't seen that. It kind of more like we got a revere team coming at us, man.
Oh, that's a beer. Okay, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna tell you on that. Yeah, we can
Revere.
definitely chop it up on that, Coach. No doubt about it. Okay. All right. All right, fellas. Be well. We'll catch up.
Coach Al.
Coach Al.
All right, y'all be good. Okay.
I know it was one more thing I wanted to touch on before we get to this giveaway. I thought it would be really, really interesting. So we always talking about NIL on this show a lot and recruiting. So I seen this thing with Pete Nakos, and he was talking about the biggest spenders in college football. And it's two teams that are not on this list, but seem to be one of the top teams in the league. And that's Alabama and Georgia. But we see a lot of teams on here that haven't even sniffed a playoff when it was even 4 teams. So I just thought it was interesting and just want to get y'all thoughts on this.
I'll make it quick, Brinsky. Alabama and Georgia, they are names of college football. You don't have to be a big spender when you're the top 2 brands in college football. Everybody else trying to get to where they at right now. So they spending money to get the recruits that they need to compete with those 2 teams. That's period. You got it. Kirby ain't going out there spending no $5 million offensive tackle. He's just gonna say Georgia. Period. You want to compete for a championship? Come to Georgia.
I have to agree with Coach Carl. He said it all right there and was spot on, man. Alabama and Georgia kids still just want to come here, believe it or not. And what's funny, how many Texas schools do you see on that list?
All of them.
Did not notice that. Yeah. That's interesting. Go ahead, John.
So mine's 2 things. Do you want to be somebody that buys the fish or gets the fishing rod and learns how to fish and brings them in, right? So and the second thing is going to be everybody on this list. Can you bring back the list back up? Sorry.
My fault.
No, you're good. So you look at Texas, I hate to say it, but even Ohio State to an extent, Oregon, it's flash in the pan. Flash in the pan. Everybody wants to, and look, I know this may be controversial. Everybody wants to talk about Texas being a blue blood. What have they done to be a blue blood? I keep saying it over and over again. I don't believe it. Texas Tech, congratulations. You know what I mean? You definitely got a hell of a player. Maybe. We don't know because he's played no snaps in college. You don't even know what you got of him yet. So Ohio State, I think they've done things kind of the correct way. I think they utilized NIL the correct way. That's how they won the championship. So I give them kudos. But outside of them, Oregon has Phil Knight money. Texas A&M has obviously the Colt money down there in College Station.
Yeah.
Miami's Miami and USC's USC. You know what I mean? You got the beaches, you got all that. And Michigan's obviously part of the Big Ten, just like Oregon. That Big Ten money runs deep in the media. We know that. They pay more than the SEC. Auburn is not too much of a surprise, but that's why I keep saying Hugh Freeze better do something, because that is the reason why. You can't be spending money and winning nothing.
Facts.
Not even going to a bowl game? Come on now. Get your money back. Get your money back.
That will get you fired. All facts, John.
Yeah, man. I just thought it was
Auburn also got Phil Knight money too, Coach Sean. And
what you say again, Coach?
Auburn also signed a contract with Phil Knight and Nike too. So that's why they got that money. They got that Nike money.
Okay.
I want people to understand this, and Coach Carl, Brinsky, John, they already know. For the people in the chat, I'm all for players getting paid. God knows I wish we had this when we was all in school. But Texas Tech gave a kid more than about 40% of the NFL linemen are making now. This kid ain't played a down of college football, and they gave this kid practically more than most NFL linemen individual make, except for your top-notch linemen. You're right. This kid, they gave him $5 million spread over a couple of years, and the kid never played a down of football in his life, man. I just don't know if I would have done that, bro. I just don't know. Now, I'm all for getting kids paid, but you gave this kid more money than, good Lord, man. Landon Dickerson didn't make this in his first year. You know what I'm saying? So
first
come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell are we doing? Like, I don't understand.
So
you must have really wanted this kid.
I got a question to the panel then. If this is the case and this is the way we're moving forward, right? Being paid this much money, and obviously it's going to be like the NFL. The cap is only going to go up with the revenue share. The more money, the more you're going to pay the players. Are we not going to see a time where, let's say, 50% of the players that could go to the NFL are going to say, "Why am I going to risk CTE when I can make $10 million in college, get my degree, and just use that, and I'm stacked on $10 million?"
Well, you see the kid from Texas A&M, he like, let me go back to school. Damn, they never here. You know what I'm saying? What's the kid name that come from Texas A&M? That play for
Smart Stewart.
Yeah, but You gotta look at that too, John. They get $10 million over 12 years. Julio got $203 million. That's a big jump from John.
No, there is a big difference. But what I'm saying is, realistically, if I'm a numbers guy, I'm playing a numbers game. How many NFL players make it past their first contract? That's the number game I'm playing. And let's say I don't think I'm that guy. I'm probably gonna be like Johnny Manziel and well myself in college as much as I can to gain that money. We know that's what Johnny Manziel was doing. Everybody knows that. But yeah, and that man still, they need to pay that man. Owe him some money. Come on.
That cat would have racked in the NIL.
Oh my
man.
A whole lot of money.
He would have had an NIL statue.
Hey, he was already getting a whole lot of money.
Exactly.
Man, what you say?
That cat dealt
illegally.
Illegally.
Wow.
And was bragging about it. Every time you say somebody money, he'll throw it up.
Bro,
like, pay me. Every time you score a touchdown, he said, pay me.
Was there a bigger con job than his family had oil money? Come to find out, none of it was true.
No, it had money.
That's the craziest thing when I seen that dog. Man, I would have thought he came from money and never came from money.
Me too.
But the problem is, right? He got the NFL, and he thought the NFL was gonna lay down to him. NFL took that shit like personal. They took it personal. You come in here, they already paying you to do this. You think you big and better than everybody else. They started tagging their head. He couldn't handle the pressure. Started drinking. Started snorting powder. You know, that's what happened, man. When you get everything given to you in college, and they get a little rough in the real world. It's like high school, man. You go out here and you make all A's in the high school. You get to college and get your first little taste of adversity, and then a lot of kids start drinking, smoking weed, and flunk out of school. You got it, man. Like life gonna hit you, man. No matter what you do, if you drop out of high school, go out there and start working in the job. You're not coming in over there with Coach Sean that on the military base telling Coach Sean, get out of the way, old man. I got the Coach Sean tell you, little boy, you don't get off around here. I've been doing it for so many years. I got to train you. You don't get this right, I'm gonna ship you the hell out of here. You know, so you gotta. It's life, man. Once you move from one step to the next step, it's a growing process. A lot of kids get in college, they get the NIL money. They don't want to leave college because they don't want to grow up.
Yeah.
Once they make you go to college, they make you leave college, you get in the NFL, you still don't grow up. Your ass don't last long. So that's the big issue. They have
Coach Carl.
Go ahead.
I think Coach Carl is spot on, bro. That's why I love listening to him when he talk about these young people, because I tell people this all the time. I probably had more fun coaching 7-on-7 than high school ball, man. And I'm gonna tell you why. 7-on-7, man, it's so amazing when you sit here and think about it. Kids that y'all see on TV that you would never think is a brat be the biggest brat, man. 7-on-7, Coach Carl, you know, Coach 7-on-7, like these kids is highly recruited. I'll never forget. I'm not gonna call the kid's name. I've told this story before, man. It was told another. The kid played at Auburn, went right here, and if you're from Huntsville, he went to Madison Academy, played at Auburn. My DB locked him up, bro. And this kid was a 4-5 star kid. You should have seen how he was pouting. No, he on the sideline just going off. I'm over there watching him on the other sideline, snap on his coaches. Man, F this. I'm just watching. This is the 5-star kid they bragging about. Horrible. So 7-on-7, you really, Coach Carl, you know, ain't no helmets. It's just these little padded. You get to see him, kid. You get to see how he act. You know, some of these highly recruited cats. Now, some kids like Julio Jones, quiet as a mouse, don't say nothing. Go out there and bust your ass and come on back to the sideline like this. Won't say 2 words. Some of them kids, they come out there with their little wristbands on and little swag. And you like, okay, he a dog. Over there crying. He over there at the fence talking to his daddy. Like, man, come on back over here and play. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all would not believe some of this stuff. I promise y'all.
And then when they get
Coach
on that
Carl
field,
is definitely right.
When they get on that field on Saturdays in college and somebody lock their asses up, you see them like Caleb Williams. You see them in the stand crying, laying on your mama's shoulders crying.
Bro.
I mean, it's real life, bro. It is real life. Pay attention.
Real life, man.
Brinski came to a game. What did you see last year, Brinski, when we came down there and played Duke? Then you see Duke check himself out the game and sit on the sideline, say he wasn't playing no more, and he a 4-star kid at Auburn right now. He checked out of the game and sat on the sideline.
Well, I ain't
Played
gonna say
hurt.
he checked out, man. He was hurt.
He checked out. He played hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt, man. He was hurt.
I've seen
I'm
it,
not
bro.
gonna say that. I'm not
I've
gonna say that.
seen it.
Listen, Brinson, looking. I walked on the sideline in his face, looking in his face. My coach, man, what the hell y'all gave them boy? Y'all gave them boy some steroids or something? Man, I ain't finna let the boy kill me. We losing. Hey, I got a career. He was on the sideline. He took himself out of the game.
Yep.
He was not going out there taking them licks. Like you get on social media talking all that smack, and then as soon as you get in front of the kid start tagging you. Like you ain't fast enough to catch me, boy. You ain't doing. I'm gonna pull up 6 TDs on you tonight, and them boys start laying that wood on you, laying that wood. Get to the point where you start hopping off the field. Then you get on the sideline, you want to kick somebody. How you hopping off the field, but you kicking on the same foot on somebody on the sideline, trying to start a fight. You rushing on the field, pointing your finger at people's face, but then you turn around and realize that you're supposed to be hurt, and you just hopping off back on the sideline.
Yeah,
he faked it.
I've seen it. Facts.
Like I said, man, I definitely appreciate everybody supporting, especially on my birthday, man, especially all the super chats, showing your boy some love, throwing a little coins my way. I appreciate it. I may buy a bottle. I don't know. But I want to do something for you guys. So it's giveaway time. Finally, it's been a minute. I've been wanting to do this and figured it out 15 minutes before we're about to start the show. That it's time for the giveaway.
Gotta do two, Brinsky.
Oh, we gotta do two. Oh, yeah. But I always forget it, man. And Coach Carl will be matching. So there'll be 2 copies of College Football 26 going out. Just got to get that information and all that from you guys before the end of the night. So definitely gotta hopefully this load up real
And if
quick.
you don't give them the information by midnight tonight, guess where that game's going?
Jonathan.
Oh man, I'll play. I don't even have a PS5.
I already got mine, Brinsky. I got mine.
So yeah, man, definitely it's time for all that. So here's a little video that was put together for all that, and then pay attention for the keyword. I'm just gonna repeat it anyway for you guys, but here we go. And there you have it, man. Y'all already know. Just type in that keyword right there, and it just tallying up. I'm gonna give y'all some time to just go ahead and shout out to my wife, my lovely wife, for bringing that up. So I give y'all some time to put that in the chat. Araday is the keyword. And why the word Araday? Because that is my grandmother's first name, Miss Araday Lewis. Rest in peace, Granny. As always used to make some of the best biscuits in the morning. Couldn't stand grits for a long time because that's all we ate every morning, grits and sausage. But shout out to my grandma on that.
Grits are wonderful.
They are.
And of course, Sarah says, good luck, everyone, whoever participate, man. So that's the key word. All you got to do is just put it in the chat, man. We'll see what goes down and whoever gets selected. And then plus, I got to share my screen. Got 13 entries so far. I'm going to give y'all probably like one more minute. Because that Araday is a fire name. Sounds like a butter biscuit. Man, that's just a country ass woman name. But shout out to her, man. I only know one, but they used to call her doll. And you don't have to write Araday 1,000 times. It's only gonna work one time. So I'm just letting you know, if you type it in 1,000,000 times, it's not gonna work. It's just gonna work one time. So Let's see. How many we got?
You got me excited, Brinsky, and I'm not even.
Oh yeah, man. Once I figured out this, man, I'm gonna try to let it get 15 entries, and we'll just see how many people get in there. If they don't, man, they're gonna miss out. So there's only 13 entries right now. So
That's it.
just 13. Hey, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. That means better chances for somebody else. 14. I give you 20 more seconds, and that's it. So yeah, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. All you got to do.
Ephraim said
No,
deluxe
it's
version.
not no deluxe version. You're getting the standard version. If you want the deluxe version, I can tell you what it
I
goes.
bought it. I bought the deluxe online. I can't lie. I got the
I
Mad
bought the
Man
combo.
100.
I did
I
too.
bought I bought the combo 143.
Yeah,
Yep.
you
And your coach.
Deluxe in it, deluxe college football and NFL. I bought the combo.
How much was it?
I did too. I did too.
You can go buy the
143.
deluxe.
When
can
you
go
buy
the
one, it's gonna be
deluxe.
$70.
One deluxe for one is $90. Now it's like $99 for one for the deluxe. So it's like cheaper to buy both.
So it's 100 for one deluxe.
Yeah, for the
140.
deluxe
Man.
one.
Yeah. Well, just
So you
one is
buy
$90
both.
to
You
pack.
buy both of them combined. It just, I mean, you
See.
save $50. So I'm like, shit,
Yeah,
I buy
that's
both
what I
of them.
did. I paid the 140. Got both.
I'll tell you where you can get the deluxe. You can get the deluxe from Walmart, Best Buy, GameStop, your system, Xbox, whatever. You pay for it.
You give me
You get the
250, I'll
standard.
buy it for you.
All right.
Remember that. I'll be
Here
in.
we go. Let's see what we can do here. Let's bring the fun out.
Question is, Brinsky, do they have a disc or they got the
Oh, it's gonna be a disc copy.
software?
It'll get that,
Somebody got to have, but they got to have a PlayStation with a disc copy because most of them got the software copy too now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. Appreciate it, my
They-
boy. Jay
if they
out
win
there.
and if they win and they got the software copy, I'll buy the software and send the software to them.
Okay.
There you go.
But yeah,
gotta
Jay,
buy it in
man,
the
we got to
email.
do this giveaway, man. Give out a copy of College Football 26, and shout out to my brother Jay, who was just down there at SEC Media Day, and he also gave me this idea last year. So definitely got to give him the big shout out. So thank him for this idea. But we about to go ahead and do this real quick. Time to push the button. Let's see what we got.
Me.
Yeah,
Tristan, the mayor of T-Town.
Oh my God. Preach. We
So
got
ask
one-
Tristan, do you got
Number
the
two.
disc or you got the software? What?
Facts.
What do you
Yeah.
have, Tristan? Number
So
two,
we got one out the way. I about to say you got Tristan or I got Tristan.
Depends on which one he got. If he
Oh,
got
yeah,
the
depending on
software,
what he
then
got.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It don't matter. I can buy the disc and send it to him too. So
Oh yeah, so definitely appreciate it, Tristan. Hopefully you hit that like button, or we're gonna be some furniture moving up in here. You just can't win and not hit the like button, man. So let's try this again. Now, let's see who gonna be. If
they said
Tristan
two
wins,
out. They said 2 out of 3. Brinsky. Efron
Man,
said 2 out of 3.
man,
Is
we'll be
Tristan
all
still
night.
in here? Is
We'll-
Tristan
we'll-
still in here?
Tristan, are you still in here, brother? Are you still in here?
Speak
Because
now.
he's not in
forever
here, he
hold
can't
your
win.
peace.
Yeah.
Can't win if he ain't in here.
It's BT said it's
Speak
real.
now or forever hold your
Rigged.
peace.
Hey, I'm gonna give him a chance. So we're gonna
It's
He said,
happening
yeah.
right now, Coach I.
Coach I, you better. The key word is error day, man.
Coach, you gonna let Coach I in on it?
He's
No,
not in
Coach
here.
I can't be on it. Coach I can't be on it.
Tristan not in
I
here.
just said the rule. Nobody who been on here can do it. So if Tristan don't get back on here, man, do y'all think it's fair? I'm gonna ask y'all. Do y'all think it's fair?
You said you can't win if you're not here.
Yeah, I did say that.
I think it's fair. If you want your prize, damn it, you got to come up and get it now. And we
Yeah,
don't
you gotta
save no
beat him.
prizes.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
go.
you're right. So I'm gonna spin it again if Tristan don't answer nothing. Hold on. Okay,
Like
so
how they make
KT
rules.
say you got 30 seconds.
well, I'm about to
KT
spin
say
it
you got
again,
30
and
seconds.
whoever get it now, that's who.
There you go, Michelle. There you go, Michelle.
What did you say? Okay.
That
Oh
means
yeah,
phone
must
might
be
have
present.
froze.
There you go. Well,
Yeah,
here we
I
go.
agree with Michelle.
Here we go again.
Oh man.
Oh man.
OG Ephraim.
Oh man. The man. He really
What you-
wanted to hold on, Coach
you got?
Al up in here.
What you got?
I
Ephraim?
missed it, Jordan.
Oh
We may be doing another one though if we don't get a response.
What you got, Ephraim?
Coach
He was in here early. I'm about to say he was in here. What's going on, Coach Carr? He
that
was in
is
here,
crazy. He
Going on,
talked
Coach Al?
all that
Early.
mess about getting it. He talked it up, man. He talked it up.
talked it up, man.
He was in here earlier. when I
And
was
he's
on.
in here. And
Okay.
he's in here.
So Ephraim's getting him, but the other one,
Oh
man,
man,
Tristan
that-
Bell, T-Town not
See,
in
that's
here.
how you do it. Ephraim answered right then. That's how
yeah,
you do
there
it.
you go. He said, "Hey," he said, "Hey, he did tell me. He spoke it up, man." I'm about to say so. That's one game out the way. Tristan, I'm
What type
sorry,
of system
brother.
you got? Do you have a disk system, Ephraim, or you got the
Yeah.
software system?
You ain't getting no deluxe. I know that.
You
Xbox.
got an Xbox.
Okay.
I'll find
I
that.
got him. I got him.
You probably bought the PlayStation then.
Because I got an Xbox, so I take care of Ephraim. Because he
Right.
been on my head and it's a
Yeah, the
disc. So I
disc.
got you.
And it's a disk. That's what's up.
Perfect. So we'll make sure I get that info.
I don't think Mayor T-Town's in here.
Oh no, he ain't in here.
Yeah.
So
So we doing it again?
So when
we roll on,
we
KT?
gotta definitely do it again. So yeah, you definitely have to be present. So I don't know what a light's at right now. I'm about to see what a light's at. Somebody put a number in the chat. Tell me what a light's at.
Yeah, 47, 49.
49.
You got 49
It's like
likes
50
and 54,
it's
54
54.
watching.
It's 54 people in here. Come on now.
And you got 49 likes and 54 watching.
Come on, hit the like button. Hit the like button. And if Ephraim name get picked again, he doesn't win it. By the way,
Qualify.
it doesn't qualify. That means we go again. And if Tristan the Mayor T-Town wins and he's not in here in the first 5 seconds,
Yeah,
he
roll
better
over
respond.
again.
We go again. So just letting y'all know. All right, here we go. Let's see who we got.
Watch him respond right now.
It's gonna be Toya.
Trick. Oh, I was about to say.
Shout out to Michelle. And Michelle, my cousin.
Are
know
you in here?
My
Are you
cousin-
in here?
Oh, yeah,
Scream down.
Michelle's in
Yeah,
here,
she
man.
just put up the she was number 7 on the lights.
Shout out to Michelle. Look, Brinsky, my cousin know you, Michelle. He told me, like, yeah, I went to school. His name is Jerry Bobby. He said he went to school with you. He told me to tell you hello. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Bobby. You know what I'm saying? He said it, so I'm gonna take his word for it. Shout out to you. Congrats, Michelle.
She said, "Let me call
Congratulations,
my
Michelle.
boyfriend."
What system do you have, Michelle?
You got to know what system he has.
You gotta know
definitely
what
call him
system
on
he
that,
has,
because
and
you
then
don't
you
want
gonna
to buy the wrong thing.
send your address to Brinsky on Twitter, and then I got you.
I'm gonna put my email in the chat. All you got to do is just message me. Oh, it's a PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Are you sure?
5.
5, 4. That's the question.
No, it's a 5, man.
It's
We
got to
don't
be a
do-
5. Yeah,
they
you
don't
can't
do
play it
4.
on 4.
They don't do 4s no more.
And the 6 about to come out here soon.
Facts.
November, ain't it?
Something like that. Maybe once it come out, I can get me a 5.
Man, I bought my Xbox like time it came out, man.
Yeah.
So that go.
Oh.
Hold on, scratch that. That is definitely not the one. I'm tripping.
Ephraim said he ain't got no
Yahoo.
Twitter now.
No, that's why I said it's definitely not that.
Brisket still using AOL.com.
With the disc. With the disc.
With the disc.
Yeah.
He said 30-minute free trial.
30-minute free
Oh,
trial
my
disc.
God, man.
Oh,
I can
man.
call Piano Man. I can see a Piano Man.
Oh, he got it.
If he want me to do his for him.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause he's doing it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he giving away a copy too. So definitely appreciate Ephraim and Michelle winning the copies. Just all you gotta do is just email me y'all information. Don't expect it in one day. Don't expect this express and all that.
You're not
No.
overnighting it?
Ooh, when I said this, I never said that. That's what I said, man. Want to do something for you guys for showing love. Appreciate everybody. Don't laugh at that, KT. Don't laugh at these.
Hold on, Brinsky, before you end it.
Go
Let
ahead.
me get Coach our opinion on this real quick. Let's
Go
put Coach
ahead.
I on this. Let's put Coach I on the spot really quickly.
What's up? What's up?
Coach I, what is Georgia's record next year? Well, shit, this year, excuse me.
2025 regular season?
Yes, sir.
10-2.
I like he said like see Coach I smart. I can't get Coach I. I can't get Coach I. See,
Listen, 10-2. I think we got a good chance to play for the SEC championship. I think we make the playoffs either way. But I don't know, man. Like I say, I'm glad we get the games at home and we got that home win streak. But we play some bangers at the house, man. Bama,
Right.
Texas, Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? All at the house, but still,
that's tough. Yeah, man. Texas,
That's
Bama,
tough
Ole
sledding,
Miss.
bro. That's tough
Facts.
sledding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
you know, we coming home, baby.
what's going on, Ebony? Hey, listen, I've been hiatus. Brisky know the backstory. You know, your boy just glad to be here. I'm back in it though. That's why I went hard this week. You know, y'all ain't never seen me go live 4 days in a row. Boy. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey,
Oh, man.
You know football season approaching us if you doing that. So yeah,
right,
man. And
right,
look,
right.
I missed Coach out the other night, man. My daughter and them had their little rollout showcase, man. And you know, Daddy had to be front row in that, you know.
Big facts, big facts. We had a
Nah,
good
they
show,
go.
man. Brisky came on, man. We chopped it up. We had a good panel. We've been having a good panels all week. Tonight, just like Brisky's birthday is this week. SEC Mo from Hog Wild Podcast. His birthday was tonight. He came on tonight, and we just talked Arkansas. I said, "This is your birthday, dog. We'll talk all
Like
Arkansas."
Arkansas.
So,
Yeah.
we came in there. The Hog Wild crew was in there. It's been good, man. SEC media days, and me and Jonathan and was talking. We said this earlier, though. You know, it's more fanfare. You know,
Fact.
good time for us podcasters to get back
exactly.
in that groove. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it used to be real, like when it was in Birmingham all the time. It was just like trying to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it
Yeah,
was you get to see the players in person, and maybe you get to talk to Coach Saban. Maybe you get to talk to whoever back in the day. You know, now it's kind of like the coach is like, we got to go do an SEC media day.
Facts,
But
man.
the
Yeah.
fans be hyped up about it though.
Yeah.
You're 2 weeks away from camp, though.
That is 2 weeks away from camp.
That's
Talking
what I
season
can't
about to
wait
be
for.
over with. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah.
these. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, Bressie. I ain't gonna say who, but it was some people didn't take our opinions the other night too kindly about what we said about
That ain't nothing new, man.
What
Coach
else
I,
is
you
new?
welcome to the world, Coach I. That ain't nothing new.
Yeah, they be going hard, man.
Listen,
They be
man,
going
it's just
hard.
all opinions for the most part. We speak facts in some of it, but it is what it is, man. I mean, it is what it is. If you say something bad about Georgia, that's your opinion. You say something bad about Alabama, that's your opinion. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
man.
I ain't
You
mad
say
at
something,
it,
hey, you say the truth, and you say the
If you
truth,
say-
and you're a Georgia fan, they don't like that at all.
but yeah, listen, I
Alabama
don't-
fan.
listen, I was about to say it. I don't make all that Georgia nation happy when I'm talking. So
Okay, come on, dude. I have more Alabama haters than I do anybody.
you know what I'm saying?
Not a
But
joke.
right,
Hey, tell
right.
me-
Hey
me
man,
tell
And not
It's
saying
supposed to be
nothing
a-
about that tide.
You're supposed to be a Bama fan, but you can't say nothing negative about the team, right? You can't tell the
That's
truth.
the most
Nothing.
ridiculous
That
stuff
don't
I've
make
seen.
sense.
listen, man, you can't keep your head in the sand, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, 10-2. I think that'll be a good season for the Dogs. To be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Like I say, I think Gunnar Stockton got talent. I don't think he's the thrower like Carson Beck is.
Right.
I think a lot was put on Carson Beck with not a lot of help last year. You know what I mean? And Hopefully, I want to see if Bobo gonna make some changes to the. I ain't saying he changed going out doing a whole new offense, but he need to put in something
come
to
on.
accentuate.
I
Gunner
got a
Stockton.
question for you, Coach Al.
You know what I'm saying?
Coach Al, I got a question for you, Coach.
What's up?
How old is Gunner Stockton?
That
That dude look like he every bit of 40, man. Like,
Well,
he
what's
gotta be
crazy
40.
is I watched his highlight video again earlier today, and he had a head full of hair, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. And then, like, when he
I
came
remember
walk-
long.
yeah, when he came walking in
Yeah.
the SEC media days on Tuesday, dog, it took me a while. I thought it was Brock. But I said, "What Brock Bowers doing back?" Brock ain't got no hair either, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon Whedon in there. Brandon Whedon was what, 29?
Something like
30?
that. Yeah, Gunner
Look.
going into his 4th year, dog. You know what I'm saying? He was a 2021 enrollee. So I'm
I
expecting him
got-
to know some things. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got one more, Coach Al, and I'll be good.
Yeah.
Is this Glenn Schumann's last year at Georgia? Does he become a head coach after this season? I think I just felt that, so I felt like
Ooh, don't be trying to get me to get my boy up out of there.
he's
I'll be
awesome,
honest with you.
man.
I'll
He's
be honest
awesome.
with you. If some teams are smart, it would be. If
Facts.
some teams out there smart, like he had some teams come in, some small teams. But I'm be honest with you, Pittman might be on the hot seat of Arkansas, and they better take a good look at Glenn Schumann.
He's
If they
definitely
smart.
facts. He's definitely on the hot seat.
Right. If
Big
they
time.
smart, you know what I'm saying? If some of these teams are smart, if he can't do nothing, he gonna fill your roster with some dogs. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Because that dude is one of the best recruiters in the nation. He know defense up and down. I don't feel too bad about it if we do lose him because we got T-Rob. You know what I'm saying? So
Kirby,
because we got
T-Rob.
him. Now we ain't have him, and then Will Muschamp is spending more time with his son. He's not actually listed as a coach.
Yeah.
But we got T-Rob, we got Glenn Schumann. If we lose Glenn Schumann, I'm confident T-Rob will do a good job till we find his replacement because I think he a budding star as well.
Facts.
And he, about 3 more seasons, hopefully we get out of him, and he probably gonna be gone too.
You know how they do. Yep. Come get
Because
your coach.
Michelle's boyfriend, you have won the game, brother. I don't know what is so hard about this, brother. If you don't want the game, if you don't want it, we can always do it again. We can always spin the wheel again. Somebody else can win it.
You are the winner.
I think you just took care of somebody's birthday or
9
Christmas.
times out of 10, Michelle boyfriend probably already have a copy of the game.
You must already got a copy of it, man. Don't be selfish, man. Let somebody else win it. If you
I
got
was about to
a
say he ready to put that thing on the market.
Yeah. That thing finna go for 99. She said
Look,
so
I've been on mine. I ain't got a chance to play it for real. I've been going every night. I just started a season with Georgia Tech. I'm the OC. I'm trying to make my way to Bama. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about going in and making them lose all their games so they'll hire me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I'm on team schedule. Yeah.
I already started off there. I said,
Yeah.
I'm going to Bama early.
I started at James Madison. Now I'm at Georgia Tech.
Look at them,
No,
got that
I'ma
contract.
tell you what I'm doing.
Got that
Well,
contract.
I didn't do the coaching part. I went in there and I did the dynasty thing. I created me a 2-star player, and then I'm working.
Man, that shit too hard, man. I had to go make me a 4-star. That was too hard.
I wanted.
I got pissed off, man.
I wanted from the bottom, Coach Sean.
It was hard, bro.
I started with a 2-star, and I'm working my way up to the
Because
top.
you had to pick your little, the little things that you got to pass, like rush for 2 touchdowns, or you know what I mean. When I was a 4-star, it was easy. It was easy. It made me a 5-star after that. It was real easy. But the dynasty is where it's at, bro. Start off as an OC.
What you say?
Yeah,
I like to start off as a defensive coordinator when I do a dynasty.
I know you do. Yeah, I started with OC. I was beating the hell out of everybody. I got a job
straight to head coach.
Georgia Tech head coach.
Brisky said, "Do not pass go." We just going straight.
That's how you know we fans and not coaches. We're like, and head coach.
Yep, exactly. Like F that, man.
Man, I ain't about to work.
I got 10 5-stars. Y'all don't believe me. I'm gonna show you.
You get
And I'm
10.
in a
My problem is like I can't get online and play nobody unless you got to invite a friend. Like, it used to be just log
Bro, them
online
folks
and
get
then
too damn good
and find
online.
somebody.
you just scroll down there, then you find somebody random with your same player skill. Now you got to invite somebody, and you never know what their skill is.
Fact. Bro, dude scrubbed me up with USC. USC sucks, and he beat me like to death. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I'm
see,
25.
you playing, you do know you playing against kids on computers, right? And they playing
Them
on a
dudes
computer.
be good, man.
They play on a computer. They'll beat the crap out of because they
You
have
gotta
codes.
understand,
They
man.
using
Ain't nothing
codes and
worse
stuff
than
on computer.
playing somebody that
Yeah.
don't have a job or they're a kid.
All right.
Because his record was like 112 and
Oh, he
106. Had a horrible
cold.
record, but he was cold. Cold.
He
Beat me
cold.
like I stole
Not
something.
he's not cold. He's colding you. Like they sitting behind the keyboard. They're not playing it with a joystick. They're playing behind the keyboard.
How do they how?
Man, my
Yeah.
son got the same thing. My son took my PlayStation 4, hooked it up to a gaming computer, and then he playing through the gaming computer. That's how they make money. They playing the game that much, they're making money off playing the game.
I just realized, man, we way over time.
Oh,
yeah.
Let me close this out and
Okay.
then we'll talk behind. But appreciate everybody coming in. Michelle, please send me your boyfriend's information over, and I'm gonna send it over to Coach Carl, and he'll make sure he get it out. So that's a PS5, right? But if you don't want it now, we can start this thing back up again. So speak now, forever hold your peace. I just didn't know if you were for sure. So please send that information out whenever you can. But of course, we're gonna let the guys shout out their channels, and we gonna get up out of here.
You can find me on the Block Sport Talk with Coach Carl, or you can hit me up on Twitter/X at Coach KD Taylor. Appreciate it, Brinsky. Appreciate it, Coach Sean, Coach I, Jonathan. Always, man. Love to be on with you, gentlemen.
And Dwight said it's not available on computer, man. You're probably thinking of the older version.
No, they play it through the PlayStation 5 with the computer. They connect both of them.
I've
together.
heard
They know too much, man.
No,
Too much for me.
Anyways, yeah, the Bama Standard Networks. You can find me on YouTube at Bama Fan Podcast when it comes to TikTok and all that good stuff, and X as well. Other than that, appreciate everybody in the comment section getting in here. Obviously, 5-star. I mean, there's just too many. Ebony, Michelle. I mean, there's just everybody. Appreciate the support for Brinsky turning the big 34 today. So one last happy birthday to you, Coach I. Great to see you, Coach Shauna. Obviously, Coach Carl. Obviously, Tez. I know he's probably maybe listening for him getting on here and all that good stuff. But other than that, roll tide, guys.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, it's Coach I, Fanatic Sports Network. Came on, had to come back on, man. Like I say, it's my boy Brinsky B-Day, man. Had to celebrate with him a little bit. Appreciate y'all having me on. Y'all can find me at Fanatic Sports on Twitter, X, whatever we calling it these days, YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. Appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Oh yeah.
Man, always, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Thank you guys for tapping in. Much love to my girl Ebony. Shout out to Noah Carter, man. That kid gonna get on the field this year and do big things. Always a blessing.
In that weight room, boy.
Facts, man. Always a blessing to have a session with the fellas. Coach Carl, Coach I. Happy birthday to Brinsky and my brother John, man. Much love to the whole Brinsky Sharp family. Shout out to Ty, shout out to Jan, shout out to Piano Man, Tez, both Jasons, Bama Standard, Clint Lamb, Justin Smith, and the homie KB. Much love to all the Bama channels, bro. Much love to them all. JMHO Sports Talk on Twitter and YouTube.
Oh yeah, man. And y'all already know, man. Appreciate y'all. We over that 100. I say 100K mark. I wish. I'm about to say, but like, we got to speed that into existence. I'm about to say, dog, just went ahead and skipped that. But we hit that 1K mark, man. Appreciate everybody coming over, celebrating the birthday with me. Appreciate all the super chats, showing love on my birthday. Appreciate these guys taking their time out, showing love on the show, talking. Of course, we're gonna be on Coach Sean channel on Saturday.
6:15.
6:15. So you already know what time it is when we go over there. It's gonna be some good football talk over there. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you to all the winners, everybody that participated. I'm trying not to forget somebody. Piano Man gonna do a giveaway too. Like I said, it may be a lot easier after I just found out this little tool. Shout out to StreamYard. Hopefully y'all let me get StreamYard for free. just for shouting y'all out forever.
I know that's right.
I promise you, that will make my life a lot more easy.
Hey, Brisky, before you go,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna attach Coach I to you know how we always drop the links to everybody. I'm gonna attach Coach I to us when we drop the links. He'll have it anytime we all go on.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I'll probably be on Saturday, to be honest. I'll probably be
Okay.
on Saturday.
Okay.
Cool.
There we go, man. And so definitely appreciate everybody. And we gonna say F them trees as always. Get better, Miss Janet. Hopefully see y'all very, very soon. Michelle says she just sent me the email. I got it. And I'll make sure I send that over to Coach Carl, and we'll make sure that get out to both of you guys. And she said Noah is almost 250.
Yeah, he looked fantastic when I was up there, man. That dude is a monster.
Yeah, he been in that weight room. Can't wait to see him on that field. So definitely catch y'all on the flip side and roll damn tide.